Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Toon Review. It is match day live. It is game day. It is, well, Billy, this is I don't know how to describe it. A war, a battle. This is a huge game. Not necessarily for Liverpool fans. They would always tell you that it's not a big game if whenever they're going in, just in case they lose it. RE Carabao Cup final. However, for us, this is a huge game. This is a follow-on from the Carabao Cup final. A team that have been mugging us off all summer, regardless of what the fans say. It's clear that it's been an issue. How are we feeling today on a strange Monday night football?
I was quite confident towards the end of last week, but as it's got close to it, I'm a little bit more nervous. And I've kind of listened to what the Sky transfer fellas were saying earlier. In some ways, Liverpool have won a small battle here because Alexander Isak isn't playing. And if they hadn't been interested in him, he would have been. So in one small way, have a slight victory there. But I think when we go on the pitch, I think they'll feel the wrath of our players, and I think we'll be going to be very, very violently all over them press wise. Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about the 11 and the pressing in just a moment. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. We've got 1,200 in already, and we've barely even started. The game is not till 8 o'clock UK time kickoff. I believe it is live on Sky Sports. It obviously depends on where you're watching from, but make sure you knock the commentary off and listen to us. We will try and give you maybe not as much of an unbiased view today. I think it's very much going to be in our favour, and it is what it is. That's fan channels for you. So we are certainly one of those. Make sure you've hit the like button. We've got loads of people in, so let's go and bump the likes up. Absolutely blow the stream out the stratosphere and make sure that everybody can see this. So hit the like button. Make sure if you are not subscribed that you go and hit that subscribe button so you can come back. We will be doing lots of shows, most definitely a match review, whether it's a fun one or a bad one. Well, it depends on today, so we will wait and see. You can also donate to the channel as well. Underneath the subscribe and like button, there is a donate button and a join button if you want to become a member. And join in on sort of giveaways. We did one the other day. People won. I think someone won a hoodie. I think Predator, one of our regular viewers, won a couple of things. So some great stuff. So make sure you've done all of those things. I think it's now is it too late to vote for us in the Football Content Creator Awards?
I think that closed down.
That's gone. Cool. That has all gone. So yeah, make sure you check out the toonreview.com in the description. There is merch there if you want to go get some cool stuff, drinkware included. Got to put that jibe in. Billy, before we look at the lineups, because we do have a little bit of time. Oh, bear with me just a second, but you just take over. Hang on.
Well, yeah, we'll do a few comments before we go any further because Stato is kind of indisposed at the moment. Sam's not done us if it's the K-pop watch along. Absolutely not. So all the regulars are in. Dean says, "Boys, you want Billy and Alex Toon channel? Keep it up, lads. We shall be tonight." It seems like it's Paige's birthday, Joe's daughter. So happy birthday to Paige. Hope it's a good night for us, for a nice present for you. Will Piazza if Stato's had a bit of just for men? Absolutely not. Stato's a natural man. Toon last 66 amongst St James's Park. And not unexpectedly, the hostility is tangible. Fasten your seatbelt is going to be a bumpy ride away the lad Stato.
Yeah, so as I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted, Strand Larsen, £50 million bid rejected for the Wolves centre forward. I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. I mean, it's not really my first choice or third, fourth, or fifth choice, to be honest. He's a good player, scored a lot of goals in the Premier League last year, and he's okay. But 50 mil, I mean, it's what we paid for Langer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Callum Wilson replacement, so it's not too bad, I don't think, as a replacement of Callum Wilson. But it's a token bid. I mean, they've told us they want more. We're moaning at Liverpool about lowballers for Isak. We're doing exactly the same thing with everyone else that we're after, apart from Vissa, where the goalposts were changed. To me, it's just a token bid. I don't think we actually want to buy two strikers. I think we're saying we want to buy two strikers. I don't think we're actually going to buy two strikers. I don't think we're aiming to.
Well, I think we might have done, but it depended on obviously the situation with Isak and availability of strikers, of which there's kind of few now. The people say there's plenty more fish in the sea. Well, our sea has certainly been overfished. It's pretty slim pickings at the moment. I think the striker market's going to take another year to settle down. Hopefully, in the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to have some breakout stars and shifts in player ability and recognition.
Well, a World Cup always helps them that kind of vibe out, doesn't it?
Of course. So it's definitely going to be. It'll change. Whether we recruit both of those positions straight away, who knows? But it seems increasingly likely that Isak is staying, although not in the match day squad today, Billy, for either side, of course. So there's been a lot of Scouse jokes. Fair enough. Some of it's nice banter. And hopefully we can keep it that way in the chat, guys. Friendly banters is fine. If you get abusive, you're going to get the ban hammer. It's really, really simple. So fun and games is fun and games. It is a football match at the end of the day. It's not life or death. So let's be kind about it within reason. Billy, should we put some lineups up?
Yeah, the Newcastle United one going up as we speak. And it's an unchanged one, Sato.
Yeah, unchanged. I can't say I'm shocked. Keith Downey tweeted recently today, basically a variation of what we said might happen against Aston Villa, which is he might go for a back five, use Gordon and Alanga as kind of counter-attacking options. He got it wrong today, as we got it wrong last week. It is an unchanged lineup. He's staying with the 4-3-3. He's staying with the aggressive press. It's probably going to drop into a 4-5-1 out of possession. So Nick Pope in goal. It's very likely going to be Kieran Trippier as the right back, Tino Livramento as the left back, with Dan Burn and Fabian Schär as the centre halves. Your midfield is going to be Tonali as the sitter, with Gordon and Joe Linton. Big Joe obviously arriving with his shades on pre-match. He looks very up for it. The NUFC Twitter admin very, very keen on showing that side of him. And up front, we've got Anthony Gordon, Harvey Barnes, and Anthony Alanga. So what are your thoughts, Billy, on obviously the starting 11 being unchanged and us just maybe going for the jugular?
Yes, that's exactly how I think we're going to do it. And I didn't see the point of changing what kind of worked at Villa Park last week, apart from the fact we didn't score any goals. That's the problem for me, is where the goals will come from. I think we can get them. I think they're weak down at right back, as we'll show in a minute. I think they're weak from set pieces, as we've shown at Wembley. I think we can score goals via those avenues. But it's going to be a hard match because they're a very, very good side.
Indeed. Well, the bench is much better than it has been historically and pretty much in any situation in the last sort of 3 or 4 years. You've got a bench of Ramsdale as the backup goalkeeper, with Lewis Hall, Sven Botman, Malik Chow, William Osula, Jacob Murphy, Joe Willock, Jacob Ramsey, and Lewis Miley. So we've got changes galore there. I mean, we could essentially run this into the ground and make 3+ changes and keep going.
Yeah, I mean, there's attacking changes there as well, with the likes of Ramsey, Willock, Murphy, and Asula, and some nice defensive ones also. So, yeah, a nice balanced bench with lots of quality on it, which is it's just unfortunately after them, then the depth starts to disappear a little bit, isn't it? But at the moment, we're all fully fit and ready to go, and a nice match day squad there, a really good one, in fact.
Yeah, of course. William Osolo would be able to come on and play up top. You've got Murphy would play wide right. You've got Willock, which in theory could play wide left or back into midfield. Ramsey, similar situation, probably midfield. Miley in midfield. And then you've got 3 great defensive options. I mean, there's an argument to be made, Billy, that Lewis Hall, Sven Botman and Malik Chow are the part of the future back four. Maybe in a couple of seasons, they're not going to be names on the bench. They would most certainly be in the starting 11. So, and then Ramsdale has impressed since he's joined us. Looks like a very good, competent keeper to compete with Nick Pope. So, bar a starting striker, it's looking really healthy. It is looking very healthy. It looks positive.
And of course, we may have a starting striker back in training tomorrow, which is not a lot of people won't like, but I've been shouting about it for a long, long time.
Yeah, shall we have a look at the Scouse lineup, shall we?
Yeah, this is the Liverpool lineup.
All right, do you want to take us through it? Go on.
Yeah, it's Alisson in goal. Curtis Jones at right back. Kirkes, the signing from Bournemouth, at left back, with Konate and Van Dijk in the middle. A midfield 3 of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch sitting, and Florian Wirtz as the floater. And then up front, we have Gakpo on the left, Salah on the right, and Hugo Ekitike through the middle. And their bench, though, does look a bit kind of sparse, I have to say. Attacking-wise, especially.
Well, is that Harvey Elliott? Is it? I thought he was disappearing to Leipzig. Obviously,
Harvey Elliott and Chiesa were the two attacking ones, but the rest, they've got a young kid that plays wide left. I think it's the last fella.
Yeah.
I think his first name is Rio or something. And the rest are all defenders, aren't they?
Moa, I think he has had a fantastic preseason. Looks very, very impressive. Yeah, I mean, it's their depth, isn't it? Really, Chiesa again is a good player, but injury hit and depth. None of those you would suggest are going to be part of the starting 11 anytime soon. I mean, Harvey Elliott maybe if he absolutely blows the doors off, but you've got Mo Salah in his preferred position, and you've signed a load of attacking midfielders. So yeah, the subs are very much the subs for them, but it is, let's be honest, sort of a Premier League Galactico kind of starting 11, isn't it? They've gone and cherry picked basically the best players they could find. They went and found the best attacking midfielder in the Bundesliga in Szoboszlai, and then they've gone and done exactly the same this summer and pulled Florian Wirtz. Gakpo was highly rated. He's maybe not quite hit the heights that some people thought he would, but he's still a very, very good player. Ekitike, we know he's fantastic. We've been watching him since that Toulon tournament, the Maurice Rolevaux, I think it's called, whatever it is, the French Cup from about 3 years ago. So Ekitike was always going to be a great player. Gravenberch has definitely come on a lot as well. So it's a very, very good Liverpool side, but it's not without its problems. Whoever is playing on our left-hand side today, which is very likely to be Harvey Barnes, has got to make sure he's making Curtis Jones's life hell. Possibly some rotation, Billy, where we maybe put multiple players on him or rotate a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the fact that Mo Salah doesn't necessarily like to get back and help his fullback, does he? So he could be isolated against 2 or 3 players, and that could be a massive avenue for us to create lots of chances.
Indeed. Do you want to pull the banner off? Sky at the moment seemingly.
This is how it looks tactically anyway. It's
fantastic. We've got some new stuff from Fairs. Yeah, so this is very likely to be how it's going to be. This is off Twitter. Fair enough. So yeah, we've got your back four of Trips, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, Livramento. Tonali's going to be generally the deepest midfielder. It does vary. It depends what situation we're in, but it would be Bruno and Joe Linton would be a tiny bit further forward. Elanga, Gordon, and Barnes. Of course, I have a feeling today that front three is going to be a little bit flexible at times. You might see Barnes get 10 or 20 minutes up front, possibly Elanga if things really aren't working. But it's generally going to be Anthony Gordon the majority of the time. And then for Liverpool, yeah, you can't really argue it's going to be that. It's very, very front foot from Liverpool, isn't it? If we can get control of the middle of the park and be quite physical. Is this me being a bit naive and be not knowing Liverpool as well? But Wirtz isn't the most physical player. I don't know. We've got 3 big midfielders. I mean, there's definitely the option of them having a bit of an issue in midfield here if they can't get a grip of the game, especially at St James's Park.
I agree. I don't see Mohamed Salah and Cody Gakpo or Florian Wirtz, less so with Florian Wirtz, doing the hard yards defensively. Absolutely not. And so a lot's going to fall on the shoulders of Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai to kind of tidy up things, which it could be hard for them, especially with a right back that isn't a right back. Well,
Szoboszlai, again, very, very well known for being a kind of almost like a James Maddison role, but when he was in the Bundesliga, very much attacking midfielder, right-sided, right wing, kind of all that, working in that space. So if he does start to float and he's less disciplined, which maybe he will be, you've got Gravenberch in there who himself has been criticised historically for maybe not sitting as well as he should, but then obviously looks like he's learned a lot. He's been fantastic for Liverpool. So it's a lot of attackers. It does feel like when you're playing a FIFA game as a 15-year-old and you just decide to just put all the attackers on. I don't know. I feel like this is not infallible for any Liverpool fans watching. We were a little bit apprehensive about our first game of the season against Aston Villa, especially the strength of their midfield with Kamara, Tielemans, Onana. Fantastic midfield, full of strength and quality. and we didn't need to be apprehensive because we completely dominated the midfield. To our maybe we were just in a bit of a bad mood because of how the summer's gone with the Isak situation, but midfield was fine. So at St James's Park, Billy, let's talk about St James's Park. The fact that this is at home, I think the fans have had a bit of a frustrating time. The entire club and everyone involved, potentially the players. Could this be a perfect recipe for a cauldron of absolute carnage tonight?
100%. And it's a step for the rest of the season for me. If we can get a win tonight, just to get that feel-good factor around the fans, more than anyone, the fans. They need something to put a smile on their face. And I think a victory tonight will definitely do that. I think it will all go well for the future. Yeah, it's a massive game for us in more than one way. I mean, lots of people to satisfy tonight, and the fans are the biggest one for me.
Yeah, they definitely need a good performance. I mean, anything can happen in football. One of the things I really hope, and I'm going to say this pre-kickoff, I really hope the match officials do not have a negative impact on this game. I do not want to see we've won because of funny decisions, or they've won because of bad decisions, or this, that, and the other. I want a game where it's an open and shut case, like the cup final was. There was no way that they really could argue that because we were just better than them on the day. So I would, whichever way it goes, I don't want, and like if they're gonna win, I'd rather it was not through official decisions. I'd rather it was through proper, just footballing purposes. But obviously, we want us to win. We've got some breaking news, by the way, from Craig Hope in the last 3 minutes. NUFC co-owner Jamie Rubin and a PIF delegation have met with Alexander Isak at his home today. Club want Isak to stay and be reintegrated into the squad. That could mean new contract if striker agrees. He's dropped that just before kickoff as well. Thanks, Craig. That's a fantastic time to upset everyone. But if it's the truth, it's the truth. So it needs to go out there. Thoughts on that?
Not surprised at all. The timing and maybe a little bit. I expected something like that to happen tomorrow. Just before kickoff and releasing that kind of thing. Well, it's kind of saying to Liverpool, get your money out if you want your player. Simple as that.
Indeed. Yeah, a few people talking about the officials. Yeah, I was speaking to a couple of Man United fans yesterday who both suggested that their goal should not have stood against Fulham with some pushing going on. But I didn't see it. So, and that was from Man United fans. That was from their mouths. So that's not me being biased. I didn't see it.
The player was wrestled to the ground. There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, Luke Shaw was always at the same time doing exactly the same thing to the player behind him. So to see one and not do that smacked a bit of bias, if you ask me. And it took them ages to look at it. They played for the 5 minutes after the actual thing happened before the ref got called to the screen. But the only angle they showed, of course, only showed the one offence. Of course it did. It was a foul, but at the same time, so was the one directly behind it, which happened at exactly the same time.
Yeah, it's a strange time at the moment for the officiating and on all these rules, because a lot of clubs are complaining that this isn't necessarily going to be consistent throughout the whole season. They're going to be quite strong on it for the first 4 to 6 weeks, and then it's going to drop off for a bit. It is what it is. I mean, I've not really seen the 6-second goalkeeper rule punished much, apart from Dubravka, who got it for Burnley the other day. So that was quite amusing. Guys, 10 minutes until kickoff. So make sure you have hit the like button. There's 2,400 people in now, just from my numbers across various platforms. So if you're not watching on YouTube, come over to YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, so you can come back and watch the match reviews and everything we're doing after that. You can donate and become a member as well if you want to support the channel. That would be fantastic. Me and Billy also...
Robert D has said Slots confirms that Szoboszlai will play as right back. Interesting. We shall see that as a lineup, I guess. But
really, he's confirmed that. Why would he confirm that before the match starts?
Don't know.
Isn't that stupid?
Maybe it's not true, but we shall see. We'll see as soon as they line up where everyone is playing. There are a few super chats to go through. Start if you want to go through those.
Yeah, Binzers, we've not got long left. Where did you get to?
I'm started yet.
Right, let's go through. So, Adam James Percival, thank you for becoming a new member. DK35, thank you for your 9.99 super chat. 50 mil for Larson. I looked abroad at Mikhail Tadze, still at Lyon, 22 million euros in transfer marked. Raspadori went to Atleti for 20 mil. Even Ratugi went to Saudi for less than Larson. Ratugi?
Ratugi.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's options out there, but for some reason we haven't looked at. Nobody seems to want to touch him with a barge pole. I don't know why, despite him profiling very well. We've looked at him across the last sort of 12 months on this channel. Carl, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Sorry, there's too many of you to say hello individually, so hello to you all. Please give a thought to poor Paul at the K-pop concert. No, absolutely not.
He'll be loving it.
Bed. Indeed, he'll be singing. He'll probably have a wig on at this point, maybe even some mascara. Who knows? Harry, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Let's hope with Yasir being over, he calls Isak into a meeting tomorrow. Well, Harry, I think you've got your wish slightly earlier. There's apparently been a meeting at his home today, so even earlier than that. I don't know if it just Craig Hope simply put a PIF delegation. He's not stated whether that included Yasir, Al Ramayan. I'm not sure we can first name him. We don't know him.
Yasir.
Yeah, as to whether he was in that. Big Yas, of course. Morgan Ashton, thank you for being a member for 24 months. Just moved to Plymouth for work and first time actually watching NUFC out. So relieved to see a few NUFC shirts about. Feeling a lot better now. Away the lads. Yeah, you could not get further from the northeast down there, my friend. So at least you've seen some other black and white shirts. Mark Mullins, thank you for your £5 super chat. All we do have before I read this: nothing is achieved alone. We are a city, a whole population. We are Newcastle United. War flags display, looking loud and proud. Very impressive in the stadium there, Billy, as Sky immediately cut back to adverts. Jesus.
Yeah, they only had one 10 seconds ago. They're having another one. Because something positive was said from our fans. Yeah, strange, isn't it?
Mark Mullins, thank you for your £5 super chat. What I've just seen and heard, Szoboszlai is playing right back. Why would he give that information up, though? It doesn't make any sense. Graham Ritchie, thank you for your $10 super chat. Hi, lads. I have a really good feeling about tonight. Away the Toon. I really, really, really hope you are correct with that. RM Britman, thank you for your £2 super chat. The lads need to get stuck right into them tonight. Yeah, well, Jamie Rubin has tweeted into them. So the owners are of exactly the same opinion as well. It's certainly Billy. PSG repeat is what we want tonight. Is every tackle celebrated 100 miles an hour? Absolutely make it just unplayable for them.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I think we're all hoping for. What's good about it is when they do flag a little bit, we have able replacements on the bench to come on and maintain that level of pressing. So, yeah, it could be a really comfortable night for Liverpool. However, they are good enough to play around it and hurt us at the other end. We shall see. It could go either way. It's going to be a great game of football.
Yeah, Jamie Carragher just showing the top speeds of the opening Premier League weekend. Of course, it is Anthony Gordon and Anthony Elanga topping that. We have got two of the fastest players in the league. Definitely could be a factor for counterattacks today. Depends how much of the ball Liverpool have got. We'll see. Obviously, the general expectation is, Billy, that Liverpool would have the lion's share of possession. Again, maybe I'm completely wrong. However, I do feel like with they're just throwing so many attackers on, and the fact that we're at home with a strong midfield, I'm not willing to maybe give that up yet. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out.
Yeah, I mean, it's where they have the ball, isn't it? If they have lots of possession, pumping it around the defenders, trying to get away from the press, then I'm okay with that, to be honest with you. As long as I haven't got possession up the field where Salah and Ekitike and Gakpo and Wirtz can cause so many problems. That's the key for me. It's territory more than possession.
Well, the player's just in the tunnel now, Billy, and of course, this is Ekitike's first time being in this tunnel. I don't think he was involved in the PSG game, even though he was at the club at the time when we beat them 4-1 at home. Not many clubs have done that. They were the champions last year. And of course, there's a lot of players in that Liverpool team and squad that we have tried to sign or been interested in the last couple of years. Szoboszlai being one of them. You've got Mamadashvili there. You've got Hugo Ekitike. Javier, I guess, was linked minorly. So there's definitely a lot of names there. So it's certainly a day to try and get one over on them. Eddie Howe on camera now looking quite calm. There's no real emotion on his face. Quite deep in thought.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for the start of the game, Billy? How are we feeling the first 10 to 20 minutes are going to go? What's the plan here?
120 miles an hour. I think we're going to go at them from the start. I really do. Get ourselves an early lead and maybe just carry on that vibe and take the game away from Liverpool. I think that's got to be the way to do it. Make them scared to be at St James's Park. It's supposed to be a home fixture. Get into them big sign on the sideline there. It's supposed to be. It's a home fixture for a reason. It's supposed to be our advantage. And when we go to Anfield, we get it back. So let's take advantage of the home advantage and really, really give it from the sidelines and on the pitch. And let's do it non-stop for 90 minutes.
Agreed, 100%. We do have to give it hell for leather especially until we're 2 up, which I know is an outrageous thing to say. But we had 16 shots against Villa. 7 or 8 of those were in the opening sort of 20-ish minutes. We need the same sort of intensity, and we need to try and convert some of those chances. We can't have another 16 shots at goal, Billy, and not score after 32 attempts.
Absolutely.
So we just need to keep playing this way. The goals will come. What about set pieces? Obviously, the new set piece coach. We've seen a lot of new variations on deep free kicks, wide free kicks, corners. Could that come into play today?
Absolutely. And we've got recent history of scoring from set pieces against them, haven't we? Obviously, no McAllister playing today. I still think that Dan Burn can be a massive threat from set pieces, as Fabian share. So yeah, I think we've got some good set piece takers. And I think it could be a line that we can score from, no doubt about it. The thing for me today is discipline. We have to keep our discipline. Let's not get in the referee's minds that he wants to start sending our players off. Let's just play the game fairly, but hard at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm quite happy that McAllister's not playing, because I think we've all been quite worried that Joe Linton was going to get a red card. I know he's obviously he's a professional. This will have been discussed behind closed doors. However, we don't want Bruno and Joe Linton sort of nutting an Argentinian and getting a red card in the first half an hour. So we know they've got some rivalry, but it's irrelevant. That the club is the most important thing today, and the result on the pitch. This is more than 3 points for us. Don't you think, Billy? This is for is for the summer. This is for the saga that's been kind of a cloud over the club for the entire transfer window.
Yeah, it's about pride, isn't it? It's about pride in the city, pride in the shirt, pride in the badge, and pride in that ground. That's what it's all about for me.
Big shout out to Ryan, of course, one of our mods who's over from Canada, who is in the ground tonight. So in the Leazes end. So I hope he has a fantastic time. First match at St James's Park. What a match to pick. Hopefully it's a good win for him. Anthony Gordon, of course, Billy, scored in Newcastle's last 2 Premier League home meetings versus Liverpool, as Sky are kindly pointing out. He loves a goal against the Scousers.
He does indeed, and his pace is going to be massively they're going to be scared of that pace. And we've seen Van Dijk being sent off because of him. Should have been sent off last season. Let's not forget that last season, the last 2 games was 3-3 all at St James's Park, 2-1 win at Wembley. However, both those games, Alisson wasn't in goal. Kelleher was in goal for both.
Yeah, that is true. Right, we're moments away from kickoff, guys. Any spoilers, you will just be timed out and then banned if you continue being annoying. Make sure if you are watching this at home, pause it, sync up the commentary with us. We've got no clock on the scoreboard today, unfortunately, but I will say when we're about to do it. And it is going to be Liverpool to kick off at the moment. We are all set. I'll be taking you through the first quarter of the first half. And we are away. Curtis Jones has kicked off, Billy, with a long kick. And dealt with by Dan Burn straight away, the long kick from kickoff.
Yeah, Szoboszlai right back. He looks to be right. Szoboszlai is at right back.
Cool. Ball is with Nick Pope now. Their first 2 launched balls forward did nothing. Nick Pope rolls it out to the right-hand side to Fabian Schär, who's going to play an immediate long ball, looking for Elanga on the right-hand side. It's dealt with by Kirkes. And we've still got the ball. A lot of black and white shirts forward on that right wing. You've got Harvey Barnes central, if anybody can find him. And the ball does ping off and go to a red shirt, unfortunately. And Liverpool come away with it. Tonali, fantastic interception. And we're back on the aggressive attack. Elanga into the box. And it's out for a corner. It is blocked by a Liverpool defender. Fantastic work. Crowd are going absolutely wild. It is a corner inside a minute for Newcastle United.
Fantastic start, Billy. Set, wasn't it? Yeah, outstanding from Tonali. Looked like they're going to counter. Yeah. Tonali got his foot in the way with his experience, knew exactly where the ball was going, and now we have a corner. And it looks fantastic like Salah's reading of the game. Looks like Salah's
Yeah,
not
I don't know
coming
what
in
they're doing
something.
here. It's Salah and Curtis Jones. Right, Anthony Alanga to take the corner. Right-footed is an outswinger. Near post. Headed away by someone, a red shirt. Ball is still bobbling around. Bit of head tennis. Joe Linton kicks it away, and it's going to be... Oh, the Liverpool fans are getting right in the referee's face. Right in the referee's face. You're going to have to keep an eye on this, Mr. Hooper. That's not okay.
That wasn't even a
Bruno
free kick
and
for
Van
me.
Dijk trying to get people to leave.
Wasn't even a free kick for me. I think he's played the ball. Okay, his foot's high, but there's no heading it. Oh, he's that's not a foul. Maybe
No, this is Cody Gakpo here has ducked
Pretending he
down to
kicked
try and
net.
head a ball sort of rib height, and Joe Linton's tried to put a boot on it. It's the referee said, "No, whatever, just shut up and crack on with it." So Liverpool are going to boot it long, and it goes out for a throw in. Mo Salah could not keep that under control. Interesting call from him straight away. The Liverpool fans marauding to the referee. They're going to have to stop that, and the referee needs to be hot on that. To be fair, we've got ref cam now, which is awful. Can we get back to proper camera views, please? Jesus. Okay, I don't know what happened there because they put us on ref cam and we lost the ball somehow. It has gone back to Alisson, who's pressed by Anthony Gordon. Is going to play it wide right to Mo Salah. Again, shocking range out to the right for Mo Salah. It's out for another throw. Big applause from Eddie Howe there. Game plan is as he's hoping for so far. Throw-ins taken. Dan Burn is going to absolutely punt that forward to the centre forward position. Anthony Alanga gets a head on it. Van Dijk manages to sweep it away. But we've still got it floating around in the air. It depends where this is going to settle. And it's headed onto the right wing. And it's dealt with by Sandro, who's reading everything fantastically well. Brilliant work with Tino there as well. Sandro's got it left wing. He's driving. Back to Barnes. Central to Tino. Out to the centre circle. Fabian Schär's going to spray it to the right-hand side. I don't know who this is. It's Trips. He tried to pluck it out the air with his foot with a little jump. Couldn't quite bring it under control. But it was a nice little attack, Billy. Trips had acres of space there if he could have kept that down.
It's a shame, wasn't it? It was a great spot from Schär, but hard to control for a 34-year-old fellow. He was very much area.
I've got this on mute, Billy, but this crowd looks like it I can hear it in the other room. We've got some family watching it in the other room, so it sounds like it's pretty mental at the moment.
Yeah.
Liverpool time wasting. The throw-in eventually comes in. We do win the header. And a bit of head tennis going on now. Where is it going to settle? Win the second ball. It is Liverpool who win the second ball, but we tidy it up. Fantastic coverage by Dan Burn there.
What's he rolling around for?
We've got a Liverpool player feigning injury here. Newcastle players absolutely seething at this. Don't know quite what's happened here.
Is it Kirkes? No, it's not Kirkes.
I don't quite know why anybody's gone down there. There wasn't any obvious contact in all of that.
It's Wirtz, yeah.
So Wirtz.
Oh, get out of it.
Wirtz and Trippier both went to kick the same ball. Trippier immediately with an arm up. Yeah, you've both gone to kick the same ball. Both eyes on the ball.
Absolutely.
What do you want? It is a physical sport at the end of the day. So yeah, nothing in that. Hopefully, there's not going to be a free kick from that. You would hope so. It should just be. Has it been pulled back for a free kick?
He's given a free kick. Oh, get out!
Oh, it has been. It's been given as a free kick. Wow, that's a poor shout. That is. Straight away, Eddie Howe is speaking to the fourth official. Seemingly does not agree either. He's trying to get some clarification on what the hell that was.
That's absolute nonsense.
We don't want to see this today. We want some just terrible free kick from Liverpool, straight out for a goal kick. Awful range from whoever hit that.
5 minutes 20 on the clock, folks.
We are 5:25 on the clock, guys. 5:25. It is going to be a goal kick to Newcastle United. It is Fabian Schär who's going to take the goal kick. No, it's not. He's going to run away. It's a little cheeky goal kick routine. Fabian kicks it long. Flicked on for Anthony Gordon to try and chase, but it does get cleared away. It's going to be head tennis backwards and forwards now until it settles. And it has settled in a Liverpool shirt, but Tonali again is just sniffing out absolutely any danger, Billy, of forward progress from Liverpool.
Yeah, he's been sensational so far in the defensive matter, hasn't he, Tonali? You ain't going to get a lot on Trips.
Ekitike gone down there. Kieran Trippier barging into him on purpose, definitely trying to unsettle these. They've given it as a Liverpool throw. Trippier incensed again. Let's see who this came off.
I think it's a free kick stat.
Ekitike's holding on Trippier's shirt. He's all over Kieran Trippier's shirt. That better not be a free kick to Liverpool, because again, that would be.
Of course it is.
But Ekitike's literally got 2 hands on Trippier's shirt. That better be a throw. It's a free kick. Oh my word. Okay, 0-0, 6 minutes 40 in, guys. There's 3 shouts that are ridiculous for Liverpool, and this is at 0-0. This is exactly what we did not hope for. Completely stifling the press and the game, just through silly little fouls that are not fouls. Right, ball's going to come in from the left-hand side to the back post. It's immediately cleared by Dan Burn, and we're going to try and push out. Tino and Sandro on the left-hand side. The ball comes in from Szoboszlai. It's deep. Joe Linton heads away. Harvey Barnes with the flick on. Alanga heads down. Bruno's going to try and get a counter going. Can we maintain it? Yes, we can. Barnes. Through ball. Oh, plucked out. Gordon would have been through there. That was nice.
Referee!
Oh, and Bruno Guimaraes is hacked from behind. That has to be a booking, if not checked. Absolutely disgraceful from Ryan Gravenberch, and he's straight in the book. What a terrible challenge. Virgil van Dijk trying to steal the ball off Kieran Trippier. They are in the head of the referee immediately. They need to get this under control. The referee needs to wise up to this. Absolutely. Oh, that's a 2 foot off the ground. Scissor kick from behind. VAR will check this. He's all but got his right foot dragging across the ground. That is absolutely atrocious. A leg breaker on Bruno Guimaraes. And that needs to be VAR checked. That was awful.
It won't be. You can guarantee it. But to me, it's a borderline.
Dragging a toenail across the floor does not mean it's not 2-footed. That is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. And we have a free kick, but it's taken Bruno nearly getting snapped for that. Wow. Scousers in the chat, if you're there, come on. Come on. What is this? You're better than this. This is a joke. You're meant to be the Galactico team. Like, you should be going for a quadruple today, or today for the season. Free kick comes in. It's a new set piece routine. Tonali to the back post. And it is headed away by Liverpool, and we get the throw-in. Liverpool all claiming it was their throw-in. Clearly headed away by a red shirt. Absolutely bizarre.
Van Dijk, and it was very good there, to be fair to him.
And it is an attacking throw. A lot of red shirts to try and navigate, though. Alanga flicked on to the byline. Cross comes in, but it's going to go out for a corner. He's given a goal kick?
I think it was. I think the last touch was off Trippier.
Well, I mean, we'd have to see a replay of that because it's not obvious from that.
A couple of ricochets. I think, it was.
Yeah, he's given a goal kick there. It must have been a couple of ricochets. You can't see it from that angle. Liverpool come out with the goal kick. It is 9 minutes 22 on the clock. Alisson's nearly made a mistake there, and he's gotten away with that one. Gordon's nearly put egg all over Alisson's face there. Long ball forward is dealt with. Joe Linton in the middle. It has been blown up for something. The referee loves his whistle today. I think somebody's clattered into Kieran Trippier. Oh dear. Yeah, Trippier not happy with whatever just happened, but can we get the cameras on the game? There we go. Long ball forwards, but I don't know what happened because Sky don't know how to operate cameras. Oh dear. And the cameras go into Alan Shearer when ideally we wanted to see the ball over the top, but I can't tell you who took it, unfortunately, because the cameras are not showing the match.
And Mark McDonald. Yeah, Super
Mac there.
Famously scored his first goal for Newcastle against Liverpool. In a hat-trick, actually.
Right, long ball forward, and it's gone out again for Newcastle throw to comedic cheers and ironic cheers from the crowd. Fans clearly doing a fantastic job. Kieran Trippier looking like he's in a little bit of pain. I don't know if that's just his default face. Throw-in goes backwards to Fabian Schär. Long ball forwards. Alanga to chase. It's over here. It is going to go straight back to Alisson.
He's quick, but he ain't that quick.
He's definitely not that quick. We are 10:55 on the clock, guys.
People asking for the clock. We're going old school here because we don't have the software to have clocks up. Lost in thoughts, common silence, said about 4 times. If you'd have been here at the start, you'd know all about this. We have no clock on
we
this
will
stream
sort that
because
out, but it's not.
we don't
not
have the
today.
software. Paul's got it.
No, we will out and out the time every so often. Nudge off the ball there on Trippier. Unfortunately, it's gone out for a Liverpool throw. Again, the crowd are very up for this. Yeah, that was very naughty. That was pushing people off the ball. Yeah, Liverpool definitely rattled a little bit. They've not been able to get anything fluid going, but they do have an attacking throw here, so let's not speak too soon. No Brush Guy says some football would be nice. It would. It's very cagey at the moment. Long ball comes into the box, dealt with by Dan Burn. They're going to try again. Back it comes. It's dealt with by Dan Burn again. Anthony Gordon's picked it up on the left-hand side. He's got pressers on him, though. He's going to have to do something with it. Still Anthony Gordon. He's hacked from behind. The whistle does blow. We get a quick free kick taken. It is Bruno in the park. Slots the ball for Alanga. He's onside. And Alisson sweeps, and it is cleared. Alisson Becker very quick out of his box there to stop what would have been a goal-scoring opportunity for Newcastle United, Billy.
Yeah, it was outstanding goalkeeping. And that shows how kind of accurate you've got to be with your through balls, because Alisson definitely plays as a third centre-back, doesn't he? Outstanding goalkeeping, you have to say.
Oh, long ball forward from Trippier to the middle almost. It's good football from Newcastle here. Bruno playing some nice stuff. We've got to retain it in the middle. There's 3 players on him and we've lost it. Oh, and Liverpool come forward. They're in an attacking area here. We've got Ekitike left-hand side, reverse pass, and Kieran Trippier absolutely body block, shunts him off the ball. Fantastic from Kieran Trippier. And we're trying to get rid of it. Fabian Schär can't get the clearance away. It's a shot. It's tipped round the post by Nick Pope, and it is a corner. That was a poor clearance from Fabian Schär there, Billy, who put us in a little bit of danger.
Yeah, it's just a lazy pass, isn't it? And we've seen him do it a million times before. And had we come away with a goal from that, it would have been all on Fabian Schär. Really poor from him.
I think we're trying to play perfect football sometimes. We've just got to be careful.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz is going to come over to take the corner, and he's walking as slowly as he can. I'm quite confused by the slowness of this. They are taking their time to take any throw-ins and everything. They're really trying to take the sting out of this game.
Yeah, we've got 13:34 on the clock. 13:34 on the clock. Ball doesn't want to sink. Now 13:38.
Yep. The corner is about to come in from Florian Wirtz. Right-footed. It's an outswinger. It's post. It's cleared by Alanga quite comfortably, and the Newcastle players are going to start to spread out and press now. Liverpool have gone quite far backwards. Very aggressive press from Alanga and Gordon there. Long ball comes to the right-hand side, but it's dealt with by Tino, who's going to get an attack going. Oh, beautiful skip from Tino. He's still got the ball here, but he's going to recycle it backwards. Sandro in the middle. Back to Fabian. Out to Kieran Trippier in the right back, who's going to play it down to the right midfield. It is Bruno, who's being pulled back. Again, Cody Gakpo. You've got to warn him for that. There's no need for that at all. You're just pulling people for the sake of it. Wasn't even like a contest there at all. Just a tactical foul. We're getting tactical fouls 14 minutes in, Billy, from Liverpool. This is curious.
It is, yeah. I think the way they're playing, they'll be happy with the points so far.
Newcastle have got it. We've sprayed it out to the left-hand side here. Worked it well. Good passing. Tino, nobody can take the ball off Tino today. He's got a 1-2. He's still going. Oh, and he's been tackled there. They did get the ball. That is no foul. Alanga's got it right wing. Out to Trips. Oh, he's dinked it around the corner for Bruno. Into the box. Oh, it's just short of anyone, and it's cleared. Cleared by a red shirt. It's out for an attacking throw. Poor from Liverpool. We're playing 1-2 touch football through their lines. Scousers will not be happy with this so far. We've probably been the better team. It's fair to say, I would imagine.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Round the corner again for Anthony Alanga. He's onside. He's in the box. And it's Joe Linton. He's missed it. He's missed it. That could have been a goal. It was cut back from Anthony Alanga in the 6-yard box. The ball's still live. Bruno. Oh, it's Anthony Gordon. Left side of the box. It's still alive. He's been brought down by Szoboszlai. That was awful, that was. You've got to get a card out for that, surely. He's not. He's going to get magic spray out. That was from behind, just outside the box. Liverpool are rattled. Fouls, tactical fouls galore. We're getting a lot of joy inside the box, and especially from the pace, Billy. They are certainly on the ropes here.
Brilliant run from Alanga. Great cross also, and it just didn't fall for Joe Linton, did it? It just went across his path. Fantastic recycling from Anthony Gordon now to win the ball back. Outstanding work rate. Brilliant effort from him.
Should have been 1-0. It was so close. Right, we've got funny set piece now. Left side of the box, guys. This isn't just left side. It's a couple of yards forward as well. Trippier's gone. Alanga's gone into the box, passing messages. It is Sandro Tonali over the ball. There is a one-man wall in the Egyptian king. Sandro Tonali tries a little knuckleball, and it goes out for a throw-in. Oh, dear. Poor from Sandro there. I think he's definitely tried to over-engineer that.
That may well be the worst free kick I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that you do. That's the risk that you take when you try that kind of knuckleball, isn't it? If it goes wrong, it just goes completely the wrong way. Liverpool take their throw-in. Oh, dear.
That's hilarious.
Ball is cleared and foul there on
keeping the ball away.
Fabian Schär. Ekitike pulls Fabian Schär down centrally. It is a free kick to Newcastle United.
And then kicks the ball away, Sato. And then kicks the ball away.
They've kicked the ball away. And Bruno's asked for the yellow card. And now Van Dijk is shouting at the referee. Both sides. You had 4 free kicks in the first 10 minutes that were all quite questionable. Ref needs to get a handle on Virgil. He's just shouting at the referee. Yeah, it's getting a bit silly now. Do not give in to the pressure, Mr. Hooper. This is a 50-50 game. It's 2 teams. Play the rules. Do not be bullied.
Should have been booked.
Yeah, Liverpool should have had a card there. They kicked the ball away. So I don't know what Virgil's moaning at. They were quite fortunate, really. Right, 17. There's about 18 minutes on the clock now, guys. Deep set piece out to the left-hand side. Bruno dinks it centrally. It doesn't clear anybody. It's headed away. It is Mo Salah leans on a player for foul, and we get another free kick. Mo Salah is now laughing in the face of the referee. Still laughing in the face of the referee.
I want to see Virgil. Here he comes.
Certainly rattled. He's bringing the captains over to have a chat. You've now got the 4th official warning some of the Liverpool staff and having a word with Schlott. Still talking to Virgil van Dijk. This is it with Liverpool, isn't it? When they have a tough game, they're just in the ref all the time.
Is Virgil van Dijk refereeing this game?
Dear
me. Unbelievable.
Oh, we've got Wirtz telling them that it's not in the right place, even though the referee sprayed the ground.
It's the most blatant push I've ever seen.
Oh, my word. It's funny. It's so funny. It's all fantastic, and they're really good sports until it doesn't go their way. No, he's still laughing, Mo Salah is. We may not win this game today, guys, but we've certainly been very good for the first 20 minutes, and we've definitely rattled them so far. So you've got to keep pushing. 19:20 on the clock, Billy. Another deep free kick. Let's go again.
Yeah, I just think we need a goal to kind of cement what we've started, really. 100%.
It has been
really started well.
Yeah, it's been all us so far. You've got Barnes stood very wide left. Possibly he's got a part to play. No, it's going to go over the top. It's missed by everyone. Nobody went for it. That was a poor set piece. Whoever the new set piece coach is, I mean, I hope it. Can we turn the page on the playbook, please? Because these have been pretty pants so far.
Dreadful. Let's be honest.
Alisson. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Newcastle, is it? He's taken more than 6 seconds. No, he's going to give him a. Oh, he's telling Anthony Gordon off for pressing when he's let the ball out of his hands. What?
He's got a free kick as well.
Why? It wasn't a goal kick. I don't understand what for somebody who's got chat on, can you tell me what happened there? Joe Linton is going to drive forward. You've got Barnes on the left-hand side. It's fallen nicely for him. Tino on the overlap at the byline, left footed into the box. It's saved by Alisson. Gordon was there. Fantastic work. Fantastic work from Joe Linton, Bruno, Tino, Harvey Barnes, everyone involved there. Brilliant move.
I think we can see, though, how much more difficult it's going to be to beat East United because they have an excellent goalkeeper, I have to say.
Of course. And we're on the attack again, guys. Joe Linton forward. Plays a through ball for Alango. He's going to get there. He's brought down. Is that going to be a corner? Surely that was touched by a Liverpool shirt. It's going to be a corner. Perkins is furious.
I think it's a throw, so I think you want to have to throw.
Possibly. We'll have to wait and see because the cameramen are just doing whatever they want at the moment. 21:10 on the clock, guys. I'm not sure. It is going to be a throw in. Yeah, throw in. Played into Bruno. Back to Bruno. He's going to try and get it in now. He's going to go backwards with it. We're just going to recycle. Back to Dan Burn here. Back to Nick Pope. We're just going to be careful.
Until Nick Pope kicks it into the stands.
21:35 on the clock. We are going to move over to Billy in a second. Joe Linton there with a fantastic 1-2. He's got advantage off another foul. Tino left wing, bombing it forward. He's gone central. He's got bodies. Gordon central. He dinks it out wide. We've got Trippier. Plays it centrally. Oh, it's just too close to the goalkeeper. And again, we've squandered another possible opportunity there. Oh, Fabian Schär missed the attack there, but we've managed to hoover it up. Bruno calmly collects it. And it's as we predicted before the game, Billy. Too many attackers on the pitch for Liverpool. They cannot get control of this game. It was as predicted.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned about Fabian Schär jumping in there, but we had cover for him. But yeah, we started the game fantastically, haven't we?
Little dink forward, and I think that was Bruno was fouled there as he played the ball. Are we going to get the free kick for that? Bruno got absolutely clattered into after the ball was kicked. Dan Burns getting told off. Yeah, no, it was Tino Livramento there. Played a chip ball forward and then got tackled afterwards. And it doesn't look like we've got a free kick for that. I'm not sure how you get away with tackling somebody after the ball's left.
I think we have. I think we've got a free kick for it now.
We got a free kick. Eddie Howe's checking the monitor as well. He's not overly happy with that. Yeah, we do have the free kick. I mean, deservedly so. You tackle someone after the ball's left. What do you expect? Right, deep free kick coming in. Billy, do you want to take over for this set piece, my friend?
Yeah, it's a long one, and it looks like it's going straight to the arms of Alisson, and it was overhit. Stat pieces have been a bit poor so far, I have to say. 23:20 on the clock for those at home that want to know where the time is, and the ball is back with Alisson in his arms, and he's bowled it and kicked out, in fact, to Milos Kerkez into Wirtz, back to Van Dijk, and he's going to go forward for Gravenberch. Back across them to Kerkez. The press is definitely on here. They're trying to play through it, and looks like there's been a foul there by Bruno, and the ref, of course, obliges with the whistle, and it's a free kick to Liverpool about 20 yards outside their box on their left-hand side. Yeah, it's been a good start for Newcastle, although there hasn't been many clear-cut chances. Been many chances that we could have created, but just the last get ball hasn't quite been good enough, has it, now?
Yeah, we've engineered a lot of opportunities and half chances, but nothing clear-cut. Maybe the Joe Linton chance was arguably the best one. A lot of set pieces that we've not done anything with as well.
Big pressure that they managed to get away with here. A little flip down from Ekitike looking for Gravenberch. Ball is won by Joe Linton really well.
What a
Joe
tackle.
Linton turns and comes back the other way to Dan Burn, who's on the left flank. Now to Barnes, up against Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai takes it off him quite easily. He's running back towards his own goal, and then he back flicks it down the line where Gravenberch is waiting. Good play from Szoboszlai like that. Now for Salah, first time pass inside looking for Ekitike. It's a good one. Ekitike has Burn at his back, and Burn gets a foot in to Gordon. Gordon might lose that. He does. No, he doesn't. Great play from Gordon. He's been pulled back by Konate. That has to be a yellow card.
That's a yellow.
Absolutely has
That's
to be.
got to be a yellow. You've pulled him back by his shirt.
Absolutely has to be a yellow card there. Gordon did him a treat.
A
lovely bit of skill. And here comes the yellow card for Konate. And it'll be a free kick to Newcastle about 35 yards.
Salah ironically clapping the referee as well, Billy.
It's brilliant play from Dan Burn to win the ball, actually. But the ball that shaped Gordon did really well against Ekitike and Konate. And he's manhandled to the ground by the throat. I mean, look, he's got... dear me.
He's got two hands on his shirt, yeah.
Dear me. It's the most obvious yellow you'll ever see. Ibrahim Konate goes into the referee's book. 25-21 on the clock, and we have another free kick. As I say, it's about 40 yards from goal and left to centre. 3 men around the ball, 4 men with Schär. Alanga, Trippier, Tonali. It's got to be better than the previous ones, fellas, because the previous ones have been nothing short of abysmal, really. Everyone's moved away except for Trippier and Alanga. And Trippier's taking it to Gordon, corner of the box. Gordon going at the defender. Ball outside to Alanga. It's slightly pushed in wide. Cross comes in, going for the far post. Where Burn was, but it fall for Trippier. Trippier comes in. God, the man contrived to airball it from in front of the goal. Nodding back to Alanga on this left flank still. He goes all the way back where he has Kieran Trippier, who's managed to get back to track. Pope has it now, and he has a long ball down the middle. And it's not a bad one. It will fall for Bruno, whose chest control lets him down, taken away from Gakpo, and now it's with Verts. Floaty ball to the far side here, where Salah is up against Joe Linton.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Good inside Joe Linton. Salah with the ball. It's well cut out, though, from Toon Army. Great bit of play. That's Livramento, in fact. Running away from Curtis Jones. He's going to foul him here, I imagine. In the right back.
His hands all over his shirt. Ref blow. Come on.
Anyway, he gets it back to Trippier, and we can reset from deep. Good ball for Elanga. Elanga steps inside one, plays for Gordon. It's a poor pass, and Canate steps in. Here comes Florian Wirtz now. Great tackle from Bruno, takes off, and now Bruno again. Bruno goes square where Joe Linton's waiting. Got a bit of space to move into. He's got Barnes to his left. Plays it in behind the fullback, Szoboszlai. Barnes will get there. Szoboszlai's very close to him. Barnes is right on the touchline here. Tricking with Szoboszlai, thinking how to get past him. He goes on the inside and lays it back where Livermento's waiting. Livermento might come back to Barnes. He does. Barnes up against Szoboszlai again. Cuts inside. Goes for the cross. 4 points on the great header! Just over the bar. From Anthony Gordon. Outstanding header from Anthony Gordon. Just over the bar. I thought it was in. Had he have left it for Anthony Elanga, I think Elanga scores here, Stato.
Fantastic cross from Harvey Barnes. Elanga was there at the back post and Anthony Gordon's taking it off him. He's got every right to go for it. It was a reasonably good header, but Alisson did have it covered. Elanga was available at the back post on rushing. It should have been 1-0. We've been so much the better team within the half an hour. 27:45 on the clock, and my word, Liverpool are on the ropes here.
Outstanding move up from Newcastle United, contrived by Barnes, Livramento, and others. And a good head from Anthony. That's a poor pass though from Trippier. The ball through the middle for TK ain't great. Shares beckoning Pope to come and clear it, and he does eventually. Gordon challenging, does really well there. Gordon can put him through. Barnes, little back flick with Barnes again. Barnes is 30 yards from goal. It's gone a bit flat here. Elanga on the right hand side, going up against Kirkes. Tries to beat the pace. Cross comes in. Go on. Gordon just gets foot on it. Ambles just into marble rolls into the arms of Alisson, just on his goal line. Again, great play from Anthony Gordon. Played really well as a centre forward tonight with his physicality, Sato.
Just a menace. I want to say he's a menace, but I don't know which player I'm talking about. All of them. Menaces, plural. That Liverpool cannot handle this.
Elanga cross comes in. Header! Wide by Gordon
looping header again. How did that attack? There was another attack while we were waffling. My word.
The camera work wasn't great there. But it's non-stop Newcastle pressure here. We need to score from it, I think. I think we have to get a goal for our dominance so far. We really do.
Well, again, for the Scousers and neutrals watching, this is us with no recognised striker. Fantastic. For the first 29 minutes, wow. Just breathtaking stuff.
It really is.
Best team in the land, and they cannot touch the ball. Cannot get a sniff. Time wasting, as the crowd are saying as well. Yeah, time wasting. They do not want to play this game.
Anyway, Van Dijk rolls back to Alisson. There's no pressure coming on in this time. And Alisson's taking advantage of that. He's just basically ambling on his penalty area. Someone's going to have to go to him eventually and make him kick the ball. Eventually, Barnes does, and a long ball goes down the middle. Looking for Gakpo, who's got Trippier behind him. Trippier, well, he's pushed him and rescued a free kick. On the halfway line, left-hand side as Liverpool. Look, 28 successful passes in the final third for Newcastle against 6 for Liverpool. This is very much like the Wembley Cup final, Stato.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit different. I feel like we've been better. They've not had really any clear-cut chances. They've had a wide shot on Nick Pope that he pushed away quite comfortably. Apart from that, they're struggling to string 3 passes together. They're trying to settle with the centre halves now, and it looks like we've dropped into a 4-5-1. It's the first time we've let them have a breather in half an hour.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Gordon's going to try and stop that now. Anyway, the ball is with Canate, just short of the halfway line, chip ball, aiming for nobody. Dan Burn gets a head on it. It's not the greatest header in the world. We'll go out for a throw-in, which Szoboszlai just shepherds out. And Liverpool have a throw-in just in our half. Arnie's looking on from the sidelines, his bald head shining like a beacon. Back it goes to Canate from the throw from Szoboszlai, and he goes all the way back to Alisson Becker in the Liverpool nets, just on his area. Laid it out to Curtis Jones, who I haven't seen touch the ball hardly so far. Long ball from Alisson, I mean that's pretty wasted, isn't it? That's like watching Wimbledon in the 1980s there.
We'll take that. We'll take that. That's League
However,
Two stuff for Liverpool.
They have done that to us before when Cody Gakpo, of course, got Nick Pope sent off in a couple of seasons ago. But that's a terrible kick from Pope straight to Canate. But well anticipated from Tonali. Tonali's away here. Tonali got the pace going away himself. Plays it in for Gordon inside. And,
oh, no. That should have been a goal as well. 4 players in the box. How have we not scored?
I just wish Sandro had the confidence to shoot himself there because he was free all the way in. Anyway, Liverpool on the counter now.
Be up.
Wide there to Cody Gakpo going up against Kieran Trippier. He has Jones next to him. Tries to beat Trippier on the outside. Cross comes in. Trippier gets a deflection to it. Curtis Jones picks up the ricochet. And now he's turned around the ball in for Wirtz, who's got some space in the box. Bruno's hassling him. Good hassle from Bruno. Ekitike picks up. There's so many cooks spoiling the bluff here for Liverpool. And in the end, Ekitike picks out for a throw-in.
Out goes the ball for a throw-in. Shocking.
They're showing that chance again of Tonali. He's got the pace to get away from Canate. Van Dijk can't get across. He should have shot there, but he laid it inside of Gordon, who was well marked.
Oh, Alanga took his foot off the gas for half a yard.
Yeah.
If he hadn't have done that, he'd have been in there. Alisson is the only thing keeping Liverpool in this game at the moment. He's been very good.
100%. 100%. 32-31 on the clock. Thrown to Newcastle. Deep inside the Newcastle half, which Kieran Trippier is going to take.
Oh, what a game. What a game with no strikers as well.
Down the line he goes. Alanga nods it straight to the path of Curtis Jones, who plays it to Gravenberch. Gravenberch has Szoboszlai next to him. He goes forward, where Curtis Jones has it again. First time we've really seen Curtis Jones get involved in this game so far. Into Gravenberch, and Liverpool trying to take the sting out of things, trying to take the violence of the press and the veracity in which we played at, and the ferocity with which we played at, by keeping control of the ball for a little while. And they're doing that with, let's say, boring plays. Van Dijk has it just inside the Newcastle half. He has Canate to his left. He goes to his right, where Curtis Jones again picks it up. And Liverpool not trying to do anything attacking here. Now Canate has it in plenty of space. Joe Linton comes across on the cover. But Canate has no intention of going forward. And we'll probably lay it back to Van Dijk, will he? I mean, it's literally walking pace Liverpool. This is testimonial football. They're just trying to kill the atmosphere, kill the actual ferocity of the Newcastle play. And at the minute,
just going to give us a breather.
Yeah, Newcastle's been quite happy to let them do this for a while. And now they've push has come to shove. It's out with Salah on its right-hand side up against Livramento. Salah's going to cut inside, give it to Szoboszlai across the far post where Gakpo's waiting. And it's a terrible ball. Gakpo has no idea how to get there. And it'll be a throw into Newcastle, just level with the penalty area on the right-hand side as we look. 34 on the clock, Sato.
Yeah, Arne Slot trying to give some encouragement to his Liverpool players there because it's really not going well for them so far. The game plan, whatever it was, I don't think they've been able to implement whatever they were trying to do.
Liverpool do win the ball back from the frame with Curtis Jones, who has started to come into the game a little bit more now. Ball is now with Gravenberch. He come out of a dig from distance here, but he's got Bruno in front of him. Still a dig, and he wrong foot, and it's in. My God. I don't believe it. He wrong footed both.
Wowzers.
Oh. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. First shot they've had, and it's a goal. And
good goal. Good goal from a fantastic midfielder. He's wrong-footed Nick Pope there through a crowd of players. Yeah. What can you say? We've been a fantastic. Go on.
I guess you can see now why they've got to slow things down because they've got a ball. I mean, there was a foul on Curtis Jones there, but I mean, there's no one on Gravenberch. Nick Pope position dodgy here? I think so. I think he's very much too far to one side. And
yeah, I mean, you're always quite critical of Nick Pope's positioning. I don't know. There was three black and white shirts there. That was inch perfect from Ryan Gravenberch there. He couldn't have hit that any sweeter in the right place. It's just one of those bloody things. We've been absolutely fantastic, other than just a dodgy shot from outside the box, and it was a good shot, and
it's the post and gone in.
Yeah. 1-0 Liverpool, very undeserved, but that's football at the end of the day. So we have to get our heads up and go again. We keep doing what we've done so far, we will score.
This suits Liverpool, doesn't it? They can now sit back and try and defend what they've got. I mean, they've done that already, so they haven't got to change their style of play at all, really. The ball is with Dan Burn in the left-back area. Going to go down the line where he finds Liverpool head. Gravenberch, he directs it in. That's a foul, referee. Doesn't give it.
A foul on Anthony Gordon there from Van Dijk.
Doesn't give it. It's Salah trying to get in behind Burn. Burns steps out his long right leg and played a terrible clearance right to Gravenberch. And Gravenberch just slows it down, gives it to Szoboszlai, then right to Curtis Jones, who is starting to become a wee bit of a factor in this game. He's starting to get involved a lot more, was involved in the goal because he was fouled by Joe Linton directly before the shot. Van Dijk has it now. 36-20 on the clock, 1-0 to Liverpool. Very undeserved, I have to say. But that's a sign of a good side, to kind of winning under adversity. They've managed to keep us away from scoring any goals, really. We haven't really created anything clear-cut. And Alisson is there.
Yeah, but for the people referencing shots in the chat, tell me you don't know about football without telling me you don't know about football. There's definitely been some fantastic attacking patterns, plays, chance creations, opportunities. A shot on target doesn't necessarily mean you didn't have an opportunity. Well, without one, you can still have an opportunity.
Elanga beats Ekitike to the ball and directs it back towards Nick Pope. Nick Pope's going to have to clear this. And he slides it into the crowd on the right-hand side there. Not happy with Nick Pope's performance so far, I have to say.
Yeah, he's not had a lot to do, and he's with the bits he's had to do, it's been meh. He pushed one out for a corner, and then obviously he's messed that one up. It was a difficult shot, though. I mean, is a goalkeeper expected to save that?
I don't think he's saving that if he's standing a yard to his right, but I think he should have been. I think he's too central.
Benefit of the doubt. If he's more central, does he save it? I'm not sure he does.
No, I don't think he does. In fact, he hit the post where it went in. It was clinical, really. Anyway, Bruno's he's having a wrestling match with Wirtz and wins it. And played the ball in behind and Elanga's given up on that pretty quickly. Too much angle on the ball from Bruno, trying to get it in behind Kirkes. And Alisson picks up the ball, lays it out to Gravenberch, the goal scorer, into Wirtz. That's a terrible pass from him. Barnes not it for Gordon. Will fall for Tonali. He's trying to get a shot away, but it's blocked. It's blocked, and it just comes to Elanga now on the right-hand side. That's a good cross too, and it's cleared away for a corner by Szoboszlai. Great cross from Elanga. Well played, that Stato.
Yeah, Sandro tried to be clever there and fake his shot, try and take his time to engineer a little bit of space for it. It was blocked, and then Elanga with a really, really nice cross over the top of Alisson to the back post. Gordon versus Szoboszlai. And Gordon couldn't get in front of him. It was a good defensive header from Szoboszlai, to be fair.
It absolutely was. Anyway, we'll be corner. We'll be an in-swinger from the right boot of Kieran Trippier in his Puma boots there. Just surveying the situation. Ref Cam's talking to Salah, who's marking Burn. And where have we seen this kind of matchup before in Liverpool Newcastle games?
Come on, Big Dan Burn.
I hope the referee does kind of do that. That's too close to the keeper. Or is it? Burn did win the ball in the air, but it's I guess Salah made it difficult for him, and it's just nodded wide from Dan Burn. 39 on the clock, Stato.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect for Liverpool, isn't it? Perfect. They've managed to weather the storm. We absolutely battered them for half an hour, and they've just tried to take the sting out of the game by passing it among centre halves for a few minutes. One move forward and a shot in bottom corner. It's very frustrating. A very frustrating way to go behind.
Yeah, we had a throw in to try and clear our line. It didn't work, did it? We lost the ball and deep in our own territory, and we didn't really get close to the ball after that. It was anyway. They're on the attack in Liverpool here. Good tackle coming in from Trippier. Wins it nicely. Plays it in there to Joe Linton. Forward for Gordon. Gordon take control of the ball. Plays it wide for Barnes, and that's terrible. Either from Barnes or Gordon. Gordon overhits a pass. Barnes not expecting it. And he apologises for it. 40 on the clock. Slot isn't happy, and neither should he be.
He knows his side could be behind in this game. He's not happy with the performance so far at all. Or maybe he's complaining that should have been a foul that was a 50-50. Who knows?
Szoboszlai will take the throw in, and I've been quite impressed with him at right back. He's been quite well, actually, defensively. A very disciplined performance from the Hungarian international. And he's about to take his throw in now, where he throws it into Wirtz and clears it from the return pass, and Wirtz gave him. Burns beaten in the air by Ekitike there, and it falls to Salah. Salah goes wide to Wirtz and a little bit of space. Comes backwards. He's going to come all the way back, I think, to Szoboszlai. And then he comes further back to Konate. And again, Liverpool resting on the laurels here, just taking their time, making us come out to them and try and take the ball away from them. And back it goes to Alisson, and they're in the advantage position of having a goal and don't have to come out any further, really, if they don't want to. Alisson's just standing with the ball under his foot in the D. he played it out to Szoboszlai, and he'll go all the way back to Alisson. And it's like watching Liverpool of the 1970s. It really is. Well, in them days, the goalkeeper, of course, could pick the ball up, but Trippier totally misjudges his jump now and it goes into behind him to Gakpo and he comes inside one. He's got Salah wide. If he wants to give it to him, he does give it to him. Salah, for the first time, that's a great ball. Oh, we got very lucky there, Stato. We got very, very lucky.
Yeah, well, that's the first time in the entire game I've seen like a good Liverpool attack with their new attacking players, all their shiny new toys linking up. That was good from Liverpool. It did require 2 mistakes from Newcastle players misreading the flight of the ball, but that was a good Liverpool move, and we were definitely lucky there not to have conceded.
Yeah,
so that was a hands up. That was a good attack.
Had Curtis Jones made any contact with the ball, he scores. He's 7 yards from goal, nobody on him, and he just didn't make any contact. Luckily for us, long clearance.
Yeah, it looks like the lads are absolutely knackered here. We do need half time now. We've put so much into this first half to no avail. Unfortunately,
I agree. I think a goal might have kind of give us a second wind as such. Of course, we didn't get it, and now Liverpool have the lead, and Newcastle are looking a bit forlorn, a little bit tired. Good ball from Burn into Barnes to Livramento. Sorry, he cuts inside. He has Joe Linton next to him. Joe Linton plays it further on to Tonali. Tonali, good ball to Barnes. Barnes is in behind Szoboszlai here. First time Szoboszlai's been caught once in defensively, but does get back and makes a great tackle and gets a goal kick out of that.
What? Surely it came off the... What on earth?
I mean, I thought that was a corner. I must be honest.
Can we have a replay? No replay. Okay, we just get Liverpool replays. Fine, whatever.
We do have 2 cup draw shows this week as well, folks. We have the Carabao Cup draw on Wednesday and the Champions League draw, of course, on Thursday. So we do have lots of shows this week. Yeah, Harvey Barnes has been criticised in this show, Starter. What are you thinking about Harvey Barnes' performance so far?
I think he's been okay, but he doesn't seem to be able to take Szoboszlai on in a great way 1v1. He's had a couple of reasonable crosses in, but his 1v1 ability, pace wise and just confidence wise against Szoboszlai, he's not taking on his man quite as much as maybe a Gordon would.
Newcastle play with fire there. Nearly fouled for Curtis Jones. Now it's with Bruno, and he's got 3 against 3. If he played it right, he's got this play to Ilanga, goes on the other side to Barnes. Barnes doesn't take it into control immediately, and Szoboszlai's right up his backside. He has Livramento on the overlap, gives it to Livramento. Livramento is being tracked back by Curtis Jones, and Curtis Jones takes it off him with embarrassing knees, actually, and clears it long down the pitch, where Ekitike does try and challenge for it. Dan Burn against Salah, and it's going to fall for Salah. Salah has Verts on his left, but good tackle coming in. Referee gives a free kick, and he's going to get a card out.
Not for us, I hope.
Yeah, it's Dan Burn, I think.
Ball. Oh, so he missed a play advantage on that then. Yeah, I think Dan Burn did just clatter someone. Can't really complain about that. Let's have a look at it.
I'm going to see it now. Yeah,
he's an absolute yellow card. Yeah, he's completely wiped Mo Salah out there. Fair enough. Yeah, if we dish it out, we've got to be able to take it. Certainly,
absolutely.
A yellow card for Dan Burn.
He kicked him quite on the leg, and someone of his height and weight, that's got to hurt. But anyway, it's his first yellow card of the season. We are approaching the half time, when we see how much added on we'll get. But it's a free kick to Liverpool just inside the Newcastle half, which Ibrahim Konate will roll to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays it inside where Gravenberch is, then back to Konate, and all the way back to Alisson. Bit of press comes on from Gordon, but he's on his own. It's a one-man go, and he nearly gets there. Might be in trouble here, though. He has jumped in, and this could be trouble. Yellow card, luckily for us. Going up against Kirkez. Gordon did, and Virgil van Dijk trying to get involved, as always. I think Gordon's going to get a yellow card here, and probably deservedly so. Probably deservedly so, but it could have been a red, because... Why is Van Dijk down? Was it him that got kicked?
Van Dijk's on the floor. Get up. Oh, it's pathetic.
Gordon just goes up and gets the drink. He's going to get a yellow card, no doubt about that.
That's fine.
But fantastic work, mate, to try and win the ball. You know, the pressure.
Yeah, it was brilliant from him.
It was Van Dijk he got, and did he get there? Ooh,
yes, it is down the back of the legs. Yeah, it is a yellow card for Anthony Gordon. Fair enough.
And let's not forget
good work rate to try. I mean, he's tried to go for the ball, to be fair to him. He's made an absolute gut-busting run there to try and get to the ball. Oh, VAR are going to check it. Why? Oh, don't ruin the game. He's tried to go for the ball at full sprinting pace, And because he's got contact with the back of Van
He's going to
Dijk's
have a
leg.
look. He's going to have a look as well. We're going to go down.
Oh, they're going to ruin the game, guys. They're going to ruin the game. Surely the context of the fact that he is sprinting at maximum speed has to factor into this. I don't think they're going to do it. The players that are incensed, Bruno and everybody's absolutely incensed, as is Tonali. I think they're going to make a big error here. And
Van Dijk elbowed Gordon in the face last year and got away with it. He's chasing him from distance, trying to put the point. He's
he's trying to block the clearance, and he's running at 100 as fast as he can, maximum speed.
It's not even in the air either.
On the ground, he's not 2-footed.
No, it's a yellow card all day, every day.
That's got to be a yellow card. You've got to factor in the fact that he's trying to block the clearance and he's running at full pace. You're not going to be able to get it absolutely spot on. Surely that's a big consideration.
They're going to give a red. They're going to give. We know they are.
Of course they are. It's Liverpool. They're going to give a red. I mean, we've been saying for the last fortnight that they're going to give a red card in this game. Of course they were. They were always going to give a red card. We're going to get an announcement here.
Looks like he's off. Yeah, he's off.
It's red card. They've ruined the game, guys. The officials have ruined the game. Deary me.
And Van Dijk, Gordon on
I do truly believe that the fact that you're running at maximum pace and you are trying to block a clearance, that has to be factored into it with context. Surely there's context to it. It's not just...
I mean, down 10 men against the side who were not really on the attack.
We were in this in the second half. We're only 1-0 down. We've got a much stronger bench than we've previously had. That is an enormous shame. Eddie Howe's
I have to say, if that was Harvey Barnes, I don't think that even gets checked. I have to say.
Yeah. No, there's some people saying it's a clear red. I mean, it's subjective, isn't it? I mean, 100%. If you've got studs down the back of someone's leg, that on its own, yeah, is a red, night and day. I just feel like, is there not context for the speed and for the attempted block of the clearance? Is that not? Maybe that's not part of the rules. If it's not, fine, fair enough, then it's a red. But I do feel like the speed of that has got to be factored in. Maybe it's not allowed to be. Maybe it is purely just based on the contact on the back of the leg on Van Dijk. But it is Newcastle down to 10 men, Billy. And he's not blown for half time yet.
No, we're in the third minute of 2 minutes added on, but we have had a VAR check and a red card, so we've probably got another minute or two to go. It's ruined the game. And I think Anthony Gordon's been done dirty there, just by working hard, trying to win the ball back, pressing the ball. Yeah, it will be a 3-game ban, Chermo. They need to get on the chat to Mr. Isak tomorrow morning and get him in for the Saturday game.
Indeed. I mean, subjectively, Billy, was Gravenberch's scissor tackle from behind?
I think
how they've looked at it. Bad, subjectively?
No, I think how they've looked at it is the fact that he's run that far to do it. It's kind of malice of forethought, and that he should deliberately try to do it, which I don't think he did. But that's how they've read it, and it's wrong for me.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll just have to see what we can do with 10 men.
Absolutely. Against 12. Anyway, 13 if you count VAR. Anyway, here comes Liverpool on the ball. They're quite happy with how things have turned out this first half. They've been outplayed the vast majority of it, yet they lead 1-0, and they're against 10 men. It's an interesting conundrum that Eddie Howe has to somehow shuffle up at half time at Saturday. I don't know how he does it. We're now playing without a centre forward. Elanga's having to cover central and right wing. He's going to run out of pace, going to run out of speed and energy and all sorts. So 50 minutes in, the referee was about to blow for half time there, but saw Liverpool about to attack. But I think he might blow for half time now. They run backwards. No, he doesn't. Plays on. Fast on the pitch. I mean,
we're not going to entertain it's a red or it's a this, it's a yellow, it's a this. Explain why. If you want to be combative in the chat, you've got to give a reason. You've got to explain yourself. You can't just be.
There's the half-time whistle anyway, folks. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. Goal from Ryan Gravenberch. It was a good finish, actually. And then confounded by Anthony Gordon getting himself sent off when he was just trying to chase down a press. caught Van Dijk. I think he did pull his feet down at the last minute. I think Robin's quite right. And so I don't think it's a red card. But VAR and the referee agree with them. They always agree with each other. Sent him off. And we're down 10 men against the best side in England. 1 down.
No, we
played
can't say
a really
that,
good first half, though.
We can't say that.
Having played a really good first half.
We did play a fantastic first half. It completely depends. I mean, we'll half time. We'll talk about that. We will have to talk about the red card. Make sure we do have well over 4,000 people in. So make sure you have hit the like button, guys. Make sure you subscribe as well. Feel free to hit the join button and donate if you'd like to support the channel. Red card, guys. People saying, "Oh, it's a red, it's a yellow, it shouldn't be a this, it should be a that." I mean, it very much depends on rules as written, and then the subjectivity of the VAR team and the referee. I mean, the studs down the back of the leg there is night and day a red card. My objection is, do we not factor in the press and the fact he was moving at such speed to try and prevent the clearance on Van Dijk? Obviously, if that's not factored into the rules, then fair enough. People saying, of course, it's a red. I mean, that's where you need to just shut up and explain yourself. You've been told. So, I mean, bye-bye. It is getting boring. Put some reasons in, guys. If you are going to go against the grain or argue with people in the chat, let's try and keep it nice. Rules as written. What exactly was the issue there? Is it purely that it studs down the back? If that is, then fair enough. It's a red card. I mean, he's put himself in that position. Surely believe it. I mean, I'm trying to think of words they use in this context. Is he out of control? Is he dangerous going at that pace? Is that an added factor which makes it a red?
He gets both feet. He actually plants both feet on the floor before the challenge comes in. He's actually caught him with his knees on the floor. So there's no studs involved for me. But I don't think
there were studs, Billy. 100% there were studs. There's a replay of it. There were 100% studs. Yeah.
Well, in that case,
we've got to be fair with it.
He's out of control. In that case, he's out of control if there's studs involved. He's ran the full width of the pitch to get to him, let's be honest. But I don't think that's down to him wanting to kick Van Dijk. I think he just wanted to press the ball. I think he's just slightly over-egged the cake a little bit. It's just over-enthusiasm, if you like. I don't think any malice involved. But the laws...
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Van Dijk doesn't do any funny movements, Cruyff turns. He winds up for a standard clearance. So it was a reasonable read from Gordon, and he's obviously going at such pace. I mean, if it's out of control and it studs down the back, it's really hard to argue as a fan base that it can't be a red card. I mean, he's done it to himself. I was a bit reluctant to put yeah, go on. Oh, Billy's disappearing for a minute. Right, let's move away from the red card for now because we need to discuss everything. So, half time, we've got a little bit of time to reflect. The lads will need definitely a considerable break after that first half. It was absolute madness. Not only will we need some substitutions, we will also need a plan B, certainly, because we cannot do exactly the same with 10 men. We just can't do it. We're going to have to try and maybe get some set pieces working. Opening 20, 28, 29, 30 minutes were absolutely outrageous from Newcastle United. The press, we came flying out of the gates with just outrageous pressing. There was not as many clear-cut, shots on target, should we call it, or just shots. But that's not to say there weren't really good attacking patterns and opportunities created. Alisson was very wise to certain situations, sweeping very effectively, cutting out any crosses and early balls, and it was being read very well by the Liverpool goalkeeper. Very frustrating that we didn't score first. We certainly engineered plenty of situations where we really should have taken the lead. And I don't think Liverpool fans can deny that. I think they certainly weathered quite a furious storm. The crowd was fantastic. And then we did go 1-0 down with Gravenberch, and it was their first real attack. It was barely an attack, to be fair. They tried to take the sting out of the game for a couple of minutes with some centre-halves knocking the ball left and right. There was a foul on, I can't remember who it was, possibly Curtis Jones out on the left-hand side. They played on, and Gravenberch hits one from 25 probably. Right-footed shot. It goes through or just past 3 black and white shirts. Nick Pope looks like he's standing maybe slightly too left of centre, and the ball does rifle in off the inside of the left post. There's people saying I'm the only person saying it isn't. I mean, Mark, mate, I've just said it is a red card. So let's pack that in right now, Mr. Marky Boy. Yeah. I after reflection, I've got to think about this in real time as well. You've got to appreciate that I'm trying to juggle speaking to several thousand people and making good shouts on football. This is not my day job. But yeah, at speed, I was trying to take into consideration, does the fact he is running, does that work into his favor in terms of the context of the situation? But when you break it down and think about it, if anything, it's reverse, right? He's out of control, which I appreciate that. That's probably a better interpretation of it. So yeah, red card is fair. But if you are mean, you're getting timed out. There's no need for it. Friendly banter, guys. It is what it is. Billy, what do we do here?
We're behind the 8 ball, Sasso. The gamble's fit, or he tries to gambles fit and could be on the end of a 4 or 5 goal defeat, or just tries to limit the damage limitation kind of thing. Let's do some super chats because there's loads of them to go through.
Go on, you rifle them off. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, you do those.
Okie dokie, mate. Yeah, Eddie Gordon over there in Japan with 1,000 yen super chat. He says intensity will be key. Win it in midfield, we have a chance. We did win it in midfield for the first 40 minutes, I have to say. Yeah, I agree. Andy Toon Hunter, I'll read that or Billy Divin. We've got this. Come on, Toon. Thanks for super chat, mate. John Cook, $4.99. How much money have Liverpool paid Hooper? Atrocious ref. This is way before sending off, by the way. Ronan Tyrrell with a $8.99 New Zealand dollars super chat. I'm over reading this, or does Langer look lost? Looks well, the pace and our style. Keep an eye on it. I thought he's done quite well, to be fair. Another $8.99 from Ronan. All this hard work and not a shot to be seen. Come on, lads. And then inevitable, their first shot. Yeah, that's how it goes against Liverpool. They're showing this again now. Does he hit him with studs? Yeah, he does. He's rolled his sock down. It's a red card. You can't kind of defend that now. I didn't notice that before. And there is marks on Van Dijk's leg where he's studied him. Yeah, nasty one. That. Apologies. I said it wasn't a free kick. I think Gordon didn't mean it. He looks quite apologetic now. He pulls him up. But yeah, Peter Garthwaite, £5. How are we going to get back in this? We don't have anyone who can score. What do you make of the reports? The chairman and Ruben have visited Isaac. I think he'll be in training tomorrow morning, mate, if I'm perfectly honest. There we go. Ronan, stinking attack again. No creativity. It looks very bad. Even when we were on top, it looked chaos and not measured. I'm not sure about that. I thought we created some nice avenues without creating chances as such. Rake stood off the ground, sliding in red card. Yeah, I agree with that. And Keith, thank you for your super chat. Me, that was as red as Gordon was just behind him and foot down calf. Had he been a little forward, he'd be okay, but it'd been the other way around. I agree. It's a red card. I've seen it again. Dan Robinson, £2. Simon Fuking Hooper. Any chance to Fuchs over? No, I think it's a penalty, mate. Sorry, a red card. I don't think there's any doubt in that. It's quite a bad one, actually, looking at it. Whether he means it or not, but it's out of control, isn't it? Omar Sadiq, great show, lads. Can you give my son Cameron a shout out? We will get the equaliser. I've been proud of the performance. Cameron, get your fingers crossed, get your legs crossed, get everything crossed you can, and let's get an equaliser second half and maybe even a winner. Big shout out to you, my friend, up there in Glasgow. Harry with a £5 super chat. No consistency in VAR. The studs down Gordon's Achilles last year against Man United and they cleared it. There is that in the matter. There is definitely inconsistency, but we can't moan about that one. Mark Mullins, £5. Go shit or bust. Bring on Ramsey and Murphy. Take off Barnes. And J7, as it could be him seeing red next. Then we're totally fudged. Maybe. Pudwell 4.99, as well as Tino and Trips playing. Take them off, bring Ramsey and Tio on. 3-4-1 with a Lang up top. Maybe that might be a good idea. We shall see. It's not going to be easy, whatever we do. They can pick us off as and when they want, to be honest. Yeah, now against 10 men. And they weathered the storm, Liverpool. It's what good sides do. They were nowhere near in the game for 30 minutes. And even when they scored, they weren't really in the game. They scored. They decided to take this thing out of Newcastle United's press with just long, lazy passes to each other. When Newcastle United looked like we were towing a little bit, they took advantage of that. And then before we knew it, they were pushed, come to shove, went forward. Salah crossed the ball across where Curtis Jones should have scored. And then, of course, we had the goal. It was scored from Gravenberch, which is a great finish, I have to say. Looney Tunes says, Who had money on Gordon Red? Everyone put money on J7. Yeah, not many. How did Pope make that mistake? A little bit too central, maybe. But I don't think he's getting that, even if he's close. If he's even 2 yards nearer the post, I don't think he's saving it because
I think if he's central, he still don't get it, unfortunately.
Yeah. MK Dave says Hooper's given every free kick for Gordon. Can't blame him.
I mean, I think we did get a good run of free kicks, to be fair. I think in the first 5 minutes, I was frustrated with the referee, but then he did proceed to give us the free kicks we warranted as well. So I can't really complain about the referee at halftime as things stand. It's not been bad at all.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. As for the sending off, yeah, it's definitely red card. I didn't notice the boot going down his sock and the back of Van Dijk's calf. I mean, I don't think any malice in that.
Did you see the image there of Van Dijk's got 2 lines down the back of his leg?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any malice in it as such, but it's uncontrolled, isn't it? You get readied for those, unfortunately, and it's a blatant red, isn't it? I have to say, unfortunate for him, because I thought he had a really good game first half as well.
Oh, we've got some very, very naughty Liverpool fans in the chat here. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. I mean, are we a small club? We've been in the Champions League 2 in the last 3 seasons. I mean, that's pretty good effort, to be fair.
As Champions League goes, we were in it before Liverpool ever won it. I mean, I know they won the European Cup and won it millions of times, but you weren't in the Champions League itself before 1996-97 when we was in it. So, small club by us.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously not a small club, and we're not at the elite table yet. There's a private room full of poker players, and it is all your Real Madrid, all of those. We're not at that table, but we're certainly working bloody hard to try and get there. And we're definitely in the queue. We're in the queue. We just need to be patient. We're evolving very well as a club. We've obviously got a lot of news about stadiums and training grounds and a lot of this different stuff. So it's definitely progression. And all of this noise will go away once we sort out the striker situation, regardless of whether it's Isak or replacements. There will be a resolution. So let's all stay grounded, guys. The rest of the team looks fantastic. Let's be fair.
Let's see super chats off though.
Yeah, go on. Otherwise, we run out of time. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Tom Howe, $777. Don't know what currency that is. Free Asula, he says. Spike Milligan is a fantastic contributor to the channel. He says we need early subs this time. Dan Robinson with another fantastic contributor to the channel. I've heard some long stuff yellow. I'm about and Gordon yellow. Only a red when it's Newcastle. I get it's a red card, a reckless challenge, but there is no consistency. Yeah, and I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that too. But we can't say it's 2 wrongs don't make a right. That is a red card in my opinion. Naughty, but I don't think it's deliberately naughty. It's a strange one, isn't it? I don't think you can actually blame him for really trying his hard to try and get the ball. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah, I mean it's what it's clearly the message we've instilled in the group for the game. You just got to be, I guess, a bit more careful with it. If you can be careful when you're going at that speed, it's complicated. I mean, Billy, before we get to the second half, Anthony Gordon is now banned for 3 games.
Yep.
William Osula wasn't trusted to kind of begin this Premier League campaign.
Yep.
Does this fast track another bid, or will it speed up recruitment? Are we just going to go, sod it, and chuck another 10 or 20 onto one of these players that we've been looking at in recent weeks, i.e. a Vissa or something like that? Are we just going to put money down because we are at a stage now where we're kind of struggling?
Well, we've got to Monday, so it's pretty urgent anyway. And I think the answer is yes. I think we will. I think we'll push the money on someone else. Whether it be Vissa, whether it be... I don't think it'll be Strand Art. I don't think they're going to sell him. But I think it'll probably be Vissa, and I think we'll probably pay what they want for him, which is sad, because I don't think it's worth that. But still, needs must. And I think you'll see Alexander Isak incorporated into the squad. Maybe a bit early for him Saturday, but I think he'll be in it for the following week.
Yeah. I'll tell you what is kind of upsetting about today is it's all ifs and buts, but I do truly feel like we would be well ahead in this game had we had a striker up front, a recognised striker up front, because we've clearly been... Well, we were comfortably the better team for half an hour, and the wheels fell off a little bit, to say the least. And it's one of those things for viewers watching. Obviously, we've got a lot in that weren't at the start. Craig Hope did tweet about 10 minutes before kickoff. So Craig Hope from the Daily Mail. NUFC co-owner Jamie Rubin and a PIF delegation have met with Alexander Isak at his home today. Club want Isak to stay and be reintegrated into the squad. That could mean a new contract if the striker agrees. And that is basically, I mean, Craig Hope and Keith Downey have been the two basically gospel opinions on this since the saga started.
We're off anyway, so.
Yeah, we have kicked off, guys. So let's see if we can do something with the second half with 10 men. And Liverpool are coming straight at us. And it is a shot from inside the box from Ekitike, and it's rifled in. And he is celebrating to the away fans. Oh dear. This is going to be a long 45 minutes, Billy.
Yeah, it was a move that we never really got to grips with it. Somebody was like, Tonali couldn't get goal side of Ekitike first, or was it maybe Verts? And then the ball was ricocheted around. It was laid into Ekitike, and his finish is lethal, to be fair to him. Again, in that bottom left-hand corner. But if you see here, Tonali trying to get up to Ekitike, can't just quite get in front of him. He does get laid off to the side where Cody Gakpo is. Shot deflects straight back into the path.
Yeah, that's very lucky deflection-wise. It's definitely not our day at the office today. It ricochets 3 times into the path of Ekitike. I mean, Christ on a bike. You can write it, could you? And again, another shot in off the post, inch perfect. And Ekitike, the little rat bag who we tried to sign for about 3 years. Arne Slot was not even out to watch yet, and they have gone 2-0 up. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, well, we are still underway. Bruno Guimaraes is not very happy with the referee and has been yellow carded. Bruno is absolutely furious with something. I don't know because the camera was too busy putting shots of Arne Slot out. I don't know what's happened here. Bruno
lays Elanga through. Barnes is taken down by
Konate. Barnes was pushed by Konate as the last man.
Clean on goal. Yes, he's
I mean, it's in the back. I mean, you've seen them given. You've certainly seen them given.
It's a red card offence. Last man. Are VAR going to check this?
Bruno's saying a push. And he's been immediately booked for it. Wow, Mr. Hooper.
Well, it's a red card. It's a red card.
I mean, there's no need
VAR can look at that. VAR can look at that because he's the last man. It's a red card.
We're already kind of done. What's the point in putting bad calls through anyway? I don't really understand that.
Well, it's because they've seen it as the yellow card. Well, they've seen it as the yellow card offence, aren't they? When in actual fact he's the last man. It's a red card, and he's already been booked anyway.
I mean, he's last man. He's hand on the back.
Yes,
those are given quite regularly. To be fair, that's really unlucky. Right. Well, we just need everybody, especially the leadership group. Trips is going to go in the book as well for this. A little trip on Gravenberch. I know it's Gakpo down the left-hand side. Is he going to go in the book? Oh, Tonali wants to knock Ekitike out and Gakpo. Right, we're going to have to calm down here or we're going to get players sent off. More than the one we've already had sent off.
Well, Hooper's, to be fair, he's lost control.
Hooper has lost control, yeah. He should have done a little bit more in this game. Well, I think to any neutrals and Liverpool fans watching, I mean, we all told you there was going to be a red card in this game. Hands down. We told you like 2 weeks ago. And there might be more than one.
There should have been more than one. That was a red card there.
Right, well, there's a free kick wide left for Liverpool here. Florian Wirtz is going to take it. It's quite deep. Anthony Elanga is the only player we've left up. It is towards the back of the box. It's not a great cross. It's headed back across goal. And Dan Burn sees to it that it is very well cleared. And Liverpool have got the ball. And 49 minutes on the clock, guys. I hope you've got your popcorn. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to eat popcorn when you're watching this, but it's maybe something else. This is going to be a long game now. We've just got to make sure we shut up shop, damage limitations. We don't want to get the goal difference completely screwed over this early on in the season. We've got to play a good, tight game.
I mean, Liverpool are that good, though. They can control the game with 11 men against 10 and pick us off at will, can't they? Let's be honest.
Oh, Liverpool have got it on the right-hand side into the box, and Fabian Schär clears. We've left 2 up here. We went 4-3-2 there, which allowed them to play wide because we had Barnes and Alanga forward. I'm not a big fan of that shape. That allowed that opportunity to happen. I don't know what we're doing here tactically. Eddie and Jason are both going, should we do... They're clearly... I mean, what do you do in this situation, realistically, regardless
Well, Alanga's gone central, hasn't he? And him and Bruno are trying to cover the right flank between them. At the minute, if they switch the play, we're in shit.
I think Barnes has got to come off. Barnes is the link. He's not quick. He's not quick enough in this situation. I think we could do with somebody speedy on. Just I don't know. I feel like Barnes is maybe a little bit of an issue in this shape. And Liverpool have still got it. I could definitely see some substitutions in the next 10 minutes, if I'm honest.
Eddie Howe,
there's the joke of the day.
60th minute. What?
I know, right? Nah. Gakpo with a dink into the box.
Give him a shout, come on.
And the ball is cleared back, and Liverpool are going to go again. Alanga's trying to do some pressing. Or be careful with that, mate. You'll get red carded. Salah's got it on the right wing against Tino. They try a 1-2. Flat ball from Curtis Jones is absolutely shocking from the Scouser. Goes out for throwing on the opposite side. There you go. That was him and Sandro have now both done a silly this game. Throw in to Joe Linton. He's got 3 men on him. Oh, the ball has fallen for Barnes, but it's going to get swept up by Allison. Fabian Schär beat Ekitike in the air. Ball down the line on the right-hand side for Alanga, but he doesn't win it. Kirkes gets there first. Oh, Bruno and somebody's central. He's told to get up. It's advantage played. Bruno's on a tightrope here, guys. He's already had 1 foul committed post-yellow card. It's dangerous. Mo Salah's trying to turn Tino inside out in the box. It's into Ekitike. He turns to Vert. Ekitike. And Bruno's managed to get the ball away. And he's shielding it on the edge of the box, trying to be careful. Tino, and we get the free kick.
Let's do a couple of super chats. Andy Toon Hunter, £5, red card all day long. Thank you, Billy, for reading super chats when Stato has gone. And Irishman on Tyneside, thank you for your super chat. Gordon seems to be a bit of a hot head, needs to calm down. However, was that Gordon trying to get one back after Van Dijk's elbow on him last season? Well, and also
Billy, Yasir and Jamie Rubin in the crowd here, not happy at all. Jamie Rubin looks furious.
Absolutely, it is. And a £2 super chat from Peter Garfield. We need Botman on at least to tidy things up, I imagine. Anyway, back to you, Sty.
Wowzers. He does not look happy at all. The referee having a word with Sandro and Bruno here. Sandro and Burns, sorry. Burns giving Sandro a hug. I mean, Sandro, you better not be injured, mate, because you're probably our best player. So it looks like he's hurt his collarbone or his shoulder, his front shoulder on the left side, giving him a bit of bother. Yeah, it looks like he's hurt. Shoulder injuries are not great as well. They're very horrible things, shoulders, because there's so many components and things that can go wrong. He looks like he's in some discomfort here.
Is it the way he's fell, or is it an impact injury?
Well, I don't know. We've got no replay from Sky as to anything that happened.
He looks in tears.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy with this guy. Sandro is not. We've got a replay of something here. Is this going to be what's happened to Sandro? Oh no, they're showing the red card again. Of course they are.
I mean, it's not even contentious, is it?
I wish they'd have shown that angle from as the first replay. That'd have made it a bit more clear cut. I don't know what we're doing with Sandro here, guys. The physio was on the pitch, had a little look at him. He's still on.
They don't seem to want to show the replay on how he's got himself injured, which is a little bit concerning, I have to say.
Maybe they don't know how it happened. Sandro's wincing, so the physio's just doing some little testing on him, and he's wincing a lot.
Maybe they do know what happened, and they just don't want to show it because it shows a Liverpool player doing something rather illegal. I mean, far from me to be a conspiracy theorist, but, you know.
Oh, is that what happened? Surely not.
Not a glimpse. Not a glimpse. Here we go. We can see it now, look.
Oh, he's just tripped Sandro over for no reason off the ball. Oh, we did
And
get
was pulling his arm. And was pulling his arm at the same time.
Oh, yeah. He's basically, so he's tripped Sandro over and held onto his arm. So he's got nothing to brace with when he falls. And he's hurt his shoulder subsequently. That's naughty, that is. That's really dirty. There's no need for that. That's pathetic behaviour. You've already scored, mate. Calm down. Oh, dear. Right, goal kick goes forward long, trying to find anyone forwards. It's headed away by a red shirt, out for a throw in left side. Tino's going to take. Fabian Cher says, hold on, calm down. Don't know what for.
Don't say calm down, calm down. Don't know what you're saying.
Right, Tino slowing it down. Throwing comes left side to Joe Linton. He's headed out for another attacking throw.
The key thing for me here, Pato, is with the goal and the red card and the second goal, St James's Park looks as flat as a pancake now, doesn't it? They've managed to kill the atmosphere.
Yeah, Tonali's still got his hand on that shoulder. That's not right. I mean, Eddie, mate, the game's done. Just get him off. Just get him off. Right, attacking throw. We've packed the 6-yard box. Barnes, Joe Linton, and Dan Burn. We're going to go for a long throw in here. Oh, couldn't quite get there. Tino's got it. Same place. He's going to chip it into the central 6-yard box. Bruno! Goal! It's in! 2-1. Bruno scores. He absolutely loves it. Back to the centre circle we go, boys. Come on. We go again. We go again. The game is not dead. Wow.
Danny!
Absolutely pathetic defending from whoever that was there, Billy. Who is that trying to get hold of him? Is it Kirkes?
It's Kirkes. It's fantastic.
Kirkes, absolutely awful. Brilliant from Bruno there with a header into the back post. Well recycled from Tino Livramento as well.
Yeah.
Could we, Billy? Could we do this? Could we do something?
Knows, but, I mean, if they all show the desire and attitude that Bruno showed there to try and get that ball then, we can certainly do it. Absolutely. That was brilliant from Bruno. Oh, come on, ref. You're having a giraffe there.
Oh, that was cheeky. That was. Bruno's going to have to be careful. You're going to get sent off, mate. Oh, that's 2 fouls from Bruno. Post yellow card. He's got 1 or 2 more chances, guys, and he's going to get sent off. So Bruno is walking a tightrope. Eddie and Jason know this as the camera pans to them. Right, 2-1. Game on. The captain scores. We are down to 10 men. It is 57:45 on the clock. Could we do a madness? Who knows?
I mean, incidentally, I don't think Bruno should have been yellow carded. I think he was quite right what he was saying. As the captain, he's allowed to do that as well. He's allowed to say to the referee, "Come on, ref," you know. You can't
yeah, I mean, he's not been carded for a foul. He was carded for contesting. Ooh. Trippier with a nice little safe header back to Nick Pope. And Liverpool are going to have to switch on here because it's nearly an hour on the clock. It's 58:15. We're only a goal down. So if they don't sort this out, we could sneak some in here. Who knows? Long ball forward. Kanate with arms all over Harvey Barnes, that is.
Ooh,
and that is a foul from Sandro there, whose shoulder is really struggling here.
I think that's a yellow card, but he didn't give it. Strange to that. Yeah, like Jordan Gaming says, how many times did Virgil van Dijk contest referee decisions first half? Not a hint of yellow card. Bruno's first time yellow card.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, to be honest. I think Mo Salah, personally, Mo Salah laughed in the referee's face at every single decision and went up to the referee and laughed at him when he's not even the captain of the side either. I personally think that Mo Salah should have been in the book for that. That's dissent.
Maybe.
I mean, he's laughing mockery any different to frustration and anger. It's still dissent, isn't it? You're undermining the referee. Newcastle have got the ball out here from the back, and it is Harvey Barnes. He's going to play a through ball to Tonali. He's going to try and chase it, but he is. Yeah, that shoulder's definitely buggered him. He's.
I think it looks okay, to be honest.
Well, he's just deliberately only picked that ball up with his right arm and thrown it with his right hand, Billy. So
that is true.
Right, Kirkes to take a throw in from the left back position for Liverpool.
And let's not forget what Bruno was actually asking for was quite right, because Canate did push down fucking
Fabian Schär wrestled Ekitike to the ground.
The last man, it was a red card. Absolutely.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we can't let that go. That from Canate on Harvey Barnes, last man pushing the back. It should have been a sending off for Canate. So not sure why it wasn't given. Kirkes has been told off for time wasting, but in doing so has wasted more time.
Exactly.
Just show him a yellow card.
Oh,
Tonali's just been clipped in the face. He's down holding his face, and the referee's just carrying on. Apparently, okay, we don't stop for head injuries anymore, apparently.
Well, the ball's down, and the referee's going to let him play on, which is... Well, he's stopped now. Now
now they stop the game when we've got the ball. Of course. Of course, that's how it works. Come on. What a joke.
I want to see this again. Here, we're going to see it now.
Yeah, can we watch this?
This foul play? Oh, he's watching.
Oh, he smacked him in the back of the head. What are you doing that for? That wasn't out for balance. You've just punched him. Oh, you can't do that. That's not out for balance and jostling. He's put one arm back and slapped him in the face. And unfortunately, I mean, that's probably a yellow at best. And VAR probably can't, they can't do anything about that. That's annoying. And it's not enough for a red, but it should be punished. It's not going to be.
I mean, Cooper's totally lost control of this. Totally lost control of this.
He has completely. So we've got a player smacked in the face, and we got no advantage for us when we had the ball. No punishment.
And we're getting a throwing for it when we had the ball on the deck, just about to cross the ball in.
If anything, this favours Liverpool more because it wastes a bit of time and they're up. Right, well, the attacking throw comes in. Joe Linton's got it because Gravenberg can't jump, and we get a throw in. Joe Linton trying to get the crowd up. We're going to pack the box. Come on, boys. Everyone's still up for this. Liam Delap is apparently also a Newcastle fan in the crowd. Looks awfully like him.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. On Dan Burns' head. Do it again for us. Come on. Long throw in from Tino Livramento from near the corner flag on that left-hand side. Bruno is raging at someone. Yet again, he stood outside the box. Throw comes in, front post. Dan Burn flick on. It's still alive.
Just let it go out, you plank.
Straight into the... He went out for a corner, I think. The referee's pointing.
Yeah, it did.
Oh. Liverpool holding on here. It's not all over. We've got set pieces. Our set pieces were absolutely shocking in the first half. The crowd are absolutely up for it seems.
There's my little brother.
Bruno.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Liverpool. If anybody's watching this, a Liverpool fan, if you let this slip, then oh dear.
It was a real
comes in. Oh, Alisson's punched it high. Oh, it's tipped over. It's still alive. Dan Burn at the edge of the box. Right hand side. Bicycle kick to get it back in play. Joe Linton header. Oh, cleared away. Dangerous. Panic stations for Liverpool. They're holding on. Joe Linton's tackled and it's cleared away by a red shirt. We are going to get the throw. Replay is going to come in of this corner of Alisson. Absolutely. Wow. What a weird set of events from Alisson. He doesn't normally do that.
It's still better than what Onana would have done, to be honest.
That was more of one of those, when Jordan Pickford has a bit of a head loss game and does weird things. That was very odd.
Well, the 10 men have definitely pushed Liverpool back. That's how we see it.
Action areas last 10 minutes in the Liverpool third, 43% action. So another long throw coming in from Tino Livramento. The referee
just give the penalty. You know what the laws are. Don't warn
complaining. Canate complaining. Van Dijk concerned about Joe Linton. Oh, they're nervous. Don't mess it up. It's only the league title on the line, possibly, if you miss points. Long throw comes in. Front post. Dan Burn flicks on. Oh, it doesn't fall to any black and white shirts.
Pulled down to the back post. Oh, dear me.
And they kick it out, and we're going to get another attacking throw. Fantastic.
Fabian Schär pulled down the back post. I'm not even looking at it. Not even looking at it. They're going to look at it here. Watch this. Fabian Schär all over him. All over him.
Yeah. Fabian Schär's
That's a
pulled down
penalty
off the
kick.
ball. That should be a penalty there. That's got to be a penalty. Pulled down off the ball from Cody Gakpo. It doesn't look like it's being looked at, which is a joke.
Fuck off.
Fabian Schär not happy either. I mean, there's been a few decisions that really should be checked from our side. Harvey Barnes brought down by Konate, last man, push on the back. Fabian Schär brought down off the ball inside the box. Liverpool are living dangerously here. It looks like Sandro Tonali cannot shrug off that shoulder pain and is going to be substituted for Lewis Miley. His arm's not in a good position there, Billy. He looks like he's definitely done it in.
Yeah, he could be out for a while, unfortunately. That's a
65-25 on the clock. Lewis Miley is on. We are going to have another attacking throw. I don't know if Tino's gone to the right side to take this one. We go again. Long throw. Front post.
Another one down.
Oh, it's still live. It's bobbling. We've got it in the box. It's Fabian Schär. Oh, he's trying to nutmeg someone. Oh, it's in the box. Oh, it's cleared away. That was very close. And it's oh, God, it's up pitch from a red shirt. And we're going to try and tidy this up. Wow. Fabian Schär was definitely a striker in a previous life, Billy. What was that? That was incredible.
Kieran Trippier.
No, Kieran Trippier just boots it up. Oh, Liverpool very fortunate here. Again, Gravenberch all over Joe Linton in the box. Arms fully round him. He's bringing him down. How on earth have we not been gifted a penalty from something here? They're just pulling players down left, right and centre.
I mean, that's a penalty kick and it's Gravenberch on Joe Linton. And VAR not even looking. I mean, it's pathetic.
Yeah, this is a joke. I mean, fantastic footwork from Fabian Schär there, Billy, to get that central. Somebody's got to be in front of that. How on earth are we losing this game? Honestly, the amount of opportunities we've had some fantastic situations in front of goal, and we've not made the right decisions or been in the right place. Joe Linton pulled down. Oh no, it's Bruno. Ooh, careful, Bruno. How have we not got the free kick for that? Hey, Ekitike runs out of play. Can we have the free kick back there, please, ref? No, we're just
more chats quickly. Jake Baum at 0-1, $4.99. On the bright side, I hope that's the end of the 10 striker experiment, hopefully. And Armin Brickman, £2, the most diabolical refereeing performance I've seen.
Well, I mean, it wasn't too bad up to half time, but I don't understand why Harvey Barnes didn't get Konate sent off for that push last man. And I don't get how we haven't had a penalty from all of those pull downs in the box. We've had 90% possession in the last 5 minutes, guys.
We have. Anyway,
oh, dearie me.
It's time to swap over, Stato.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Right, Liverpool have the ball with Gravenberch, centre of the pitch, goes wide where most of their weights are going up against Tino Livramento. He's got an overlap, ignores him. He eventually gives it to him. It's intercepted, but it falls back once again. Ricochets back to Salah. And he comes all the way back to Konate, and now Curtis Jones, who's playing very deep at the precise moment in time. He goes left where Kirkes is waiting. Kirkes has Gakpo further left, going up against Kieran Trippier. On his right foot, cuts inside, tries to get across into the far post. And it's what's marshalled out lovely by Tino Livramento. And it will be a goal kicked to Newcastle United. Good defence that from Newcastle.
Yeah, I tell you what, 68 minutes in, apart from Gordon being silly, we've been very good this game. I can't fault the rest of the lads. We're very unfortunate to be behind in this game. We've done brilliant. We've
been out refereed, let's be honest. Let's be perfectly frank about things here. Every 50-50 decision has gone Liverpool's way. Every single one.
Konate on Barnes and a couple of pen shouts. Yeah, it's you do feel like some other clubs and other days those get given.
And the ball's gone forward where Van Dijk has it, plays it wide here for Cody Gakpo, up against Bruno. Bruno is on his case inside for Cody Jones. Curtis Jones, not Cody Jones. Further wide it goes anyway. It's with Dominic Szoboszlai. Lots of space there. Of course, we have the 10 men. And at some space, at some time, you imagine the legs are going to start to tire with the 10 men up against 11. With the effort they've put in the second half, but at the precise moment in time, we're still in this game. It's with Jones, goes back to Van Dijk and is going further back to Alisson. Pressure coming in from Alanga. Good pressure too. Nearly takes it off him. Miley was pushing there. But it's back to Van Dijk and they can kind of set them deep again. Kirkes has it left-hand side, full back into Florian Wirtz to have a little bit of space. And he spreads it wide there to Dominic Szoboszlai running into space as Salah wide goes to him. Livramento squares him up. Salah comes inside, trying to get across into the far post where Gakpo's waiting. And he tries to do a donkey kick over his own head.
Who do you think you are? Put that down.
failed
Bloody
miserably.
Cody Gakpo, honestly. You know that meme where there's a bunch of soldiers in the desert and there's a clown at the back? I do feel like that's Cody Gakpo in the front lineup of Liverpool. And apologies, Liverpool fans, if that upsets you. I just don't feel like Cody Gakpo is at the level of the rest of your attackers. I've always thought that, to be fair. I think he's a good player, but that was funny.
Goal kick for Newcastle, which Nick Pope's going to take. Long, he goes down the middle, looking for the non-aerial presence that we have. Alanga jumps with Van Dijk, who convincingly wins it in the air. Of course he is. Back fit from Ekatiké's intercepted by Cher, and it will be a throw to Liverpool. Smack on the halfway line. Changes, Stato? Anything else?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the changes are, Billy. We've got Willock, we've got Jacob Ramsey, Jacob Murphy, Will Osula. We've got players that could come on and run and run and run. Harvey Barnes surely is at a point where we could maybe improve that with some fresh legs. I don't know. Surely it's got to be soon.
£2 super chat, Moen Brittman. Big positive. Alanga's been massive today, I agree. And he's had the ball now, trying to flick it onto Barnes. Didn't quite work. And Liverpool do get the ball clear out on the far side where Szoboszlai's waiting. Alanga's pressing him. And Szoboszlai comes back across the pitch to the other side where Van Dijk's waiting. And he plays to Kerkez on the halfway line. Little bit of space in front of him. Has Gakpo in front of him. He's probably going inside to Gravenberch, but might even go backwards. No real effort or appetite to go forward here. And so Liverpool are kind of slowing things down. Szoboszlai up against 10, remember, so they could go for the throw, but they're hard at the minute. It's Salah. Back to Szoboszlai. And he comes further back to Konate, who's looking to be on the pitch. Now Gravenberch, the first Liverpool goal scorer in the centre circle, taking his time. No pressure from Alanga or Barnes. Barnes is now on the right, Alanga on the left of the front two. It's a 4-3-2 as we stand. And the three are very much up the backside of the front two as well, trying to force a mistake from Liverpool. It's with Szoboszlai. Wide goes then to Salah. Salah back to Szoboszlai. And Szoboszlai just maintaining possession here. No real threat from Newcastle press-wise because I think the legs are starting to wear a little bit. Jones back to Konate. Always a spare man for them, of course. And they're finding him at ease at the moment. Verts back to Szoboszlai, back to Konate. May go back to Alisson and does do. Alisson has it with no pressure. Ball forward for Curtis Jones. Central to wide to Van Dijk. Van Dijk chips it up the line looking for Gakpo. Chests it down. It's a poor one, though. Bruno takes control of it. And he's fouled by Kerkez. Referee plays on. Fuck off, referee. You fucking stroker. Dan Burn does intercept. And Joe Linton looks like he's running in treacle and he beats the ball. Wins it, in fact, and wins a free kick. Foul there by, I think it may have been Szoboszlai, but Joe Linton's down injured.
Yeah, he's winded there.
I think we may have a little stoppage in play here. Stato.
Yeah, it does look like he's been winded. Although he's holding his thigh or something. Oh, God. Not you, Joe. We need you. You're very important.
There was a stretch there. And it was Gravenberch, in fact, that got back and had no intention of playing the ball. Just chopped off.
I'm not sure what he's hurt. I mean, it's he gets the ball first. Gravenberch goes, kind of forces him to the floor. Is he hurt his groin? I mean, he's got, might maybe a groin. He looks like he's in some really bad discomfort here. That doesn't look good. I'm not sure what we would do substitution wise. I mean, the obvious one is your Ramsey or your Willock, but I mean, he seems a bit reluctant maybe with Jacob Ramsey. Yeah, I don't know if it is the whole Eddie Howe mantra of needs to understand how we play first, possibly.
£2 super chat, despite Milligan, Howe's game management is still lacking. I guess you have to remain patient a little bit, I guess, because if we go for it now and they score, it's game over, isn't it? But I would like to see a few changes, I have to say.
I mean, just as a little bit of a moot point, really. I don't think Schlott's done anything to win this game. There's nothing that Liverpool have done tactically. They've not been outstanding in any regard. It was a fantastic strike from a, let's be honest, not an attacking player to take them 1-0 up. And then it was a silly mistake for one of our players. It's not, Joe Linton is needing some help to even walk off the pitch. This is concerning.
He's struggling to even hobble, isn't he? It's Jacob Ramsey coming on and Lewis Hall and Will Osula. 3 changes being made here.
Triple substitution, guys. Jacob Ramsey about to make his Newcastle United debut at St James's Park. Bruno consoling Joe Linton.
Well, he's finding it hard to even hobble. He's going to be out for a few weeks, I imagine. Unless it's just an
we'll wait and
impact
see. We'll wait and see. You never know. Could be impact. Could have a dead
Anyway,
leg.
it'll be Ramsey for Joe Linton. It'll be Hall for, I imagine, Trippier. Although Trippier's at the far side of the pitch, so it probably will be.
Joe
Maybe
Linton
it's
is gutted as well. Well done, Big Joe. You were fantastic today, mate. Don't worry about it. You've done us proud. It's not your fault.
Has.
Absolutely not your fault. That's what we
want.
want. That's all we need.
Now. Lewis Hall, Will Asula, and Jacob Ramsey coming on. It's who comes off, I guess.
Right. So Joe Linton obviously being one of them. You've got
that's Ramsey for Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Asula for Barnes. I imagine it could be a Langer though, couldn't it? Well, we'll have a kick pace for Langer though.
The board. So the board's going up. Oh, come on, fourth official. Get your bloody board working. Come on, you've had the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, Livermento back to right back and all at left back.
Yeah.
And I guess it'll be Asula. He's jumped under a few balls, I have to say.
It's got to be Barnes. It is Barnes.
Barnes for Asula, yes. This change has taken a good 3 or 4 minutes to actually take hold here. Let's see how we go. Yeah, bearded monsters. This could be no Gordon, J7 or Toon Army against Leeds. I agree.
That could be a problem. Well, 76-10 on the clock and 4 substitutions made by us, guys. We go again.
We do. Of course, Miley came on early for Sandro Tonali, so we have one left if we need it. It's a long free kick, which Lewis Hall, with his first kick, is going to take. Floats it forward, looking for a Newcastle head. Can he find one? He finds no one but Van Dijk. Asula wins the ball, but then it's share, in fact, and Liverpool's found wanted, and Liverpool can counter here. Jones goes past Miley with ease, and he also tries to lay him beside. But great cover from Jacob Ramsey there. Really good defensive cover.
Yeah.
And clears it to a Liverpool player.
No, that was
Shares down injured. Shares down injured in the opposing box, and Allison looks very concerned about him.
Allison's put him in the recovery position. That's not good.
Absolutely. And I wonder how this happened.
Yeah, no idea. We were looking at the counter-attack. Yeah, Fabian Schär is down. 2 physios on him at the moment. He's
been known to have a head injury or two, hasn't he? So,
he's kind of grown out of that, hasn't he? It's been a while. Was there a potential penalty shouting? Oh, Kieran Trippier having a word with the fourth official. He's going to have to be careful. We need a replay for this, because was this a foul that's caused this? Could there potentially be a penalty shout in this, or was it just an accidental clash? We've not been given a replay, so we don't know. If even
Canati pulled out an axe and chopped his head off, there'll be no penalty.
Wow. Can we get a replay, Sky? How did he get this head injury? Can we? Fabian Schär doesn't look good. They're being very careful with his head and his neck, doing some general testing.
Absolutely. Liverpool now lining some changes up. Chiesa looks like he's coming on. Bradley looks like I can see on the sidelines. Maybe trying to solidify things up with Bradley at right back. Chiesa going maybe on the left-hand side. It's like Gakpo's closest to it. But anyway, still we haven't seen a replay of what happened here.
No, still no replay.
And of course, Fabian Schär will have to leave the pitch for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so we're down to 9 men.
Anyway, let's see what happened here.
Right.
Schär was driving the ball, jumped, and
there's no foul in that. No, there's no foul there. He's just jumped into Van Dijk and I don't know, hurt himself somehow.
Van Dijk's had to use his arms to leave himself in the air, hasn't he? And Schär's basically.
Yeah, there's no foul there. We can't claim nonsense. But there were definitely a couple of incidents that probably should have been penalties, but not that one. Definitely not.
Anyhow, Schär
play to Allison then.
And at the end of the day, Schär may have to go off with the concussion rule. So
we'll see.
Who knows? And it might be a good idea if he does, because I don't want to be playing against 9 men. Maybe bring
everybody's very unhappy with the commentary from Sky. I mean, we're listening to ourselves, to be fair. So
anyway, Florian Wirtz is one of the players who's gone off. Bradley and Chiesa are coming on, and TK Shudder. very much a defence. Well, Shovels, I guess, will go into the attacking midfield role, and Bradley will go back to right back, and Chiesa will take the centre forward position, I imagine. Of course, scored against us at Wembley very late on. But that's the changes that Liverpool have made. There's 79.50 on the clock. But we've played, since I took over the commentary, we've played 3 minutes of football. I'll be amazed. Fabian Schär is okay to come back on, but Chow is coming on for him. So Malik Chow is about to make his debut, folks. A long clearance from Pope, currently with 9 men on the pitch, looking for a Sula. Doesn't even get a jump in. Oh, well run there by, who's that? It's Ramsey, great little ball. Ramsey's done really well there. And now picks up the ricochet, back to Hall. Now Miley. Miley comes further back to Byrne, and Byrne has to do a little bit of trickery to get him away. Plays it square for Livramento. Livramento has a Langer down the right wing, but doesn't go to him straight away. Does in the end. Little 1-2 with a Langer. Bruno's lost out there, and Bruno could be on the verge of a red there. The referee lets him off with it because that was.
No, ref says no, it's not. It's not. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, Chair for Chow is the change, and here we see Malik Chow for the first time.
Malik Chow, welcome to Newcastle United. We've got Jacob Ramsey and Malik Chow on debuts at St James's Park. Let's see if we can get some points out of this game. 10 minutes to go. Well, 9 minutes to go of standard time.
I think we've got about 20 minutes to go here. I'm perfectly honest.
Probably, yeah. There's been a lot of chaos.
Anyway, it's with Alisson at the minute, and he's gone wide to Konate, getting pressure from Asula. Played it forward to Szoboszlai, who's now in a more advanced role. Into Gakpo, who's gone centrally. And Liverpool just keeping possession here. Kirkez. Pressure coming from Elanga, who's running his absolute socks off tonight. Been very impressed with the young Swede. Back he goes to Van Dijk, who's got Asuna in front of him. And Asuna doesn't go to him. Of course, we are a man short. So the press can't be as violent as it has been. However, we are a goal down. So something has to give here. Here's Konate. Forward to Szoboszlai in acres of space here. Miley's let him go. And Ramsey having to try and get back the goal side of it. Does do in the end. Good tracking back from Ramsey in the end. Bit concerned about Miley there. Just totally switched off for a second. But Liverpool do have the ball deep with Konate with no pressure on him. And just ambling with the ball. Gives it to Bradley. Conor Bradley. To Salah. First time ball all the way back to Konate. And Liverpool just playing with it as they want. No real appetite.
Yeah, they were a little bit scared of these set pieces. We were being pretty dangerous from set pieces, so they're just trying to retain the ball at the moment and kill this game off.
They are.
They don't want to mess it up because it's possible.
Bradley goes back to Alisson, long clearance, which Chiao gets his first touch for Newcastle, Newcastle shirt and nods it forward to Bruno. Bruno's lost out though and just hooked down where Livramento will pick it up. He's got Gakpo beside him. Chiesa trying to cut off the back pass, and Livramento's got himself a little bit surrounded there. In the end, he got a throw in off the foot of Gakpo, but they'll be trying to. They're looking at this Bruno challenge now, and missing that for me.
No, he got the ball. Get up, Chiesa. He actually completely got the ball. Oh, he went over the top of the ball. No, everybody furious that free kick got given, including Bruno.
Yeah, but the Sky had shown it as if Bruno should have been sent off. Anyway, somehow the throw that we had has been negated, and now Liverpool have it back in their own centre half area of the pitch where Van Dijk has played it square and slightly behind Konate. And Alisson cleared it long up through the middle where Chiao asked a terrible header from him. Awful. Straight into the path of a great tackle comes in now from Byrne and rectifies the situation. But Chiao's header was...
Yeah, Dan Burns just saved a bit of embarrassment for the new signing there. That wasn't great.
It was decidedly dodgy, wasn't it? Great little turn from Bruno. Gets away from one, but he's got two on him. Made it wide for Livramento. In there for Langer. Langer turns. Cuts inside one, plays it square where Jacob Ramsey picks it up. Ramsey's got Lewis Hall wide. Doesn't go to him straight away. Does do now. Here's Hall. Cuts inside. Left foot cross. Looking for the far post. It's way over the head of everyone. And we'll probably go for a throw-in, actually. Yeah.
Gone for a throw.
We need to box him in here.
We do. Come on. There's definitely potential here. There's definitely potential. We're getting some attacks forward. Obviously, Konate and Van Dijk, very difficult to break down. Kirkez definitely a little bit suspect at the back there. Oh, wow. We've had more shots to them. 8 shots to 4 as well.
2 on target, 24 touches in their box against 11. Yeah. And we're 2-1 down. Anyway, Dan Burn.
Oh, we've been good. We've been really good.
Yeah, I've been really proud. But at the end of the day, it's about 3 points. Malik Chow with another poor header, but Ramsey gets him out of the shit there. Goes back to Howe. Howe with a little bit of calmness to get away from Chiesa to Livramento. And then all the way back it goes to Nick Pope, who pumps it forward. I don't know what they're doing that for, because we're not going to win a header. Here's Asula about to pick it down and take it down on his foot nicely. Gets through the challenge. He has Bruno in front of him, but doesn't use him. Tackles himself, in fact, and the ball does end up with Liverpool. And
he's not touched him there. Don't blow for the free kick. He's not touched him. He's not touched him. He's just fallen over. Come on, ref. You're better than that. You're very experienced. He's not touched him.
Nathan, with a very early decision on Malik Chow, he said Malik Chow looks like another Boom song.
Mate, that was one header. Give him a chance. Nathan, come on.
Anyway, Liverpool do play through it. Salah has it very deep. It's not Salah, in fact, it's Szoboszlai. Both with the orange boots on. And it's with Alisson in the back for Liverpool. And no pressure. Alanga's furthest forward. And we're a bit disappointed in Suda's efforts, Stato. He's going to put a token.
We're down to 10 men. They're trying to kill the game off. It is what it is. He's had one little effort there where the ball's pinged.
Anyway, they're playing through us here, and they are on the attack. It's Szoboszlai. It's 4 against 4. Can they do anything with this? Salah against Lewis Hall. Inside for a good tackle. Good tackle, Bruno, against Bradley. Brilliant from Bruno.
He's done him there. He's absolutely done him.
And he gets the other
Connor
card.
Bradley, you're going to have to...
Try to take a quick free kick, and the referee was too busy giving the other cards for it to happen. Had he have allowed that, Alanga was in.
Well, he was certainly a good opportunity. Yeah, Bruno's just taken Connor Bradley to the cleaners there. Welcome to first team football. Wow. He's been nutmegged and completely mugged off.
I'll just bring him down. He's only been on the pitch for like 3 or 4 minutes, and he's already been yellow carded. And get at him, Jacob. I've been quite impressed with Ramsey whenever he's got on the ball.
Yeah, Ramsey's looked really, really promising so far. Come on, lads.
Goal kick anyway.
Half a chance. That's all we need.
Need to get Burns with a flick on. He gets it. Good ball. Can he get it?
Yes! Come on! Get in there!
2-2! And it's William with the goal!
Come on!
2-2 for the equaliser. You can't see me.
We got the John Cena. We got the John Cena. Oh, my Lord.
Two starter all came from a long free kick from Nick Pope, and they just couldn't deal with it, could they?
Over the top, it's Dan Burn, Canate. Somebody's trying to mark Will Osula. I don't know what's going on there. It's terrible from Liverpool. You've lost a young striker around the back, and he just guides it. Who is this? Is it Gravenberch? It's Gravenberch as well. Left-footed shot. It's good contact from William Osula underneath Alisson Becker. It is a good, clean goal. Eddie Howe cheers. 2-2. Bring it on. One man down. Absolutely. We don't need 11. We'll do it with 10. And
I think, you know what? I think it's deserved, folks. I really do. 10 men against 11. And I think we deserve at least a point here. Fantastic.
You knew you were not going to get an easy game today, regardless of what happened. You all bloody knew it. All of you Scousers.
Anyway,
bring it on.
This youngster that's very well thought of. I think his name's Rio, isn't it? His first name is Rio.
Right, guys, we have to close up shot now because this is not over. We can lose this. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
We have another free kick from deep.
We're level.
So but we have a free kick, Sato. Can we get ourselves ahead here? There's going to be lots and lots of added on time. Lots of it. Here's Pope logs in. This might be a bit close to the keeper. And indeed is. Alisson takes control of it. I hope I haven't pushed too many forward.
Careful.
Asuna stopping the throw, and it's bowled out to Kirkes, who comes forward. And Newcastle have finally got a little bit of defensive shape. It's a long ball looking for Chiesa. Over Thiaw's head, great header from Hall, and a great bit of cover from Jacob Ramsey once more. Livramento lofts it to Bruno. Well played, Bruno. Brilliant. Little ball forward looking for the pace of Alanga. Alanga's got the pace to beat Kirkes, and Alanga. One on the right-hand side. He's got 4 against him, 3 against him. Goes for a cross, gets a corner. Brilliant play from Newcastle. Fantastic from the captain. Outstanding appetite and endeavour from Anthony Alanga. This is why you're playing black and white. His interview before the game was fantastic.
He's
And he's showing
Well done,
he's showing
lad.
his desire on the pitch. It's an absolute storming game. According to Newcastle, 89-45 on the clock. We're going to get a lot of added on time here, folks. Lots of it.
We just need to kill this. We need to kill
I
this.
think
in the corner.
I think 12 minutes. I think 12 minutes could be a.
Oh yeah, they're going to give him. They're going to give him more than 10. They'll give him more than 10 minutes. Now that it's equal, they'll give him more than 10. They'd have given it about 6 or 7 had it been 2-1.
We're going to see now, and it's going to be a big one. I'm guaranteeing you that. It is a corner to Newcastle United, which Anthony Langer's going to take. Interestingly, they're not showing how much added time there is. 11 minutes.
11 minutes? Wow. Of course it is, guys. Play till they win. Is that what you want to do?
An out swinger. We've got lots of height in the box. Have we got enough to win the ball, though, and nod it into the goal? We shall see. Liverpool look at 6s and 7s at the back. They're shell-shocked by what's happened to them here. Here's a Langer, floats it in. It's deep. Looking for Newcastle head, finds only the head of Virgil van Dijk, who heads that way convincingly for throw to Newcastle United. Will be a throw to Newcastle in an attacking area. But I'm with Sato now. I think it's time to be a little bit more safe and try and hold on to what we've got, I guess.
11 minutes, Billy. Really?
It's a long time to wait, though, isn't it? To hold on.
Fabian Schär and Joe Linton injuries plus the subs.
Has there been a VAR check second half? Has there been a VAR? 2 goals?
No, we didn't get any VAR checks for us.
No, we didn't. No,
that's generous. That is 11 minutes.
Long throw from Livramento, looking for the head of Bird. Once again, Van Dijk wins it. And it's nodded away from Kirkes for a throw to Newcastle, which Alanga will take. Kirkes trying to make out he was fouled there, but doesn't buy the attention of the referee. And it will, Toon Army injured too, of course. The Newcastle fans are thinking we could win this. Another long throw that Livermento's going to haul in.
Well, set pieces.
Well, yeah, this is it. Livermento with a long throw. From the right-hand side this time. In it comes. Long haul throw. Looking for Dan Burns. Flick on. Gets it. No. Punched away from Allison. Good alert goalkeeper. Salah's lost it out, though. Jacob Van Dien. Brilliant again. Ball in with Bruno. Wide for Lewis Hall. Good football. In for Bruno. Got a bit of space. Tries to flick it in for Ramsey. Off the feet for a corner to Newcastle United. And we are pressing. We're trying to win this game. It's 2-2. It really is a fantastic atmosphere at St James's Park. And can we pull the game from the depths of depravity where we were 2 down against 11 men with 10 men on the pitch? It can still happen, folks. No, I feel like an American game show host.
Arnie Slot is absolutely bricking it. Eddie Howe, cool as a cucumber as always.
As always. Anyway, the in-swinger from Anthony Langer. He's just looking for that one header from Chiao or Byrne or Bruno. To get us in front. Here it comes, little floater near post, looking, nearly finds Bruno. Falls ahead of Ramsey. Shot from Livramento, is it? It's deflected. Great cross coming in. It might be a bit offside here. But it does fall for them, and Salah just hoofs it anywhere. Such is the panic of
recycle, calm it.
Or in for Miley. Then he goes wide, where it's with Ramsey. Ramsey has a Langer further wide outside. It is Miley. Miley pressing forward. Little chick ball looking for... That's... What?
Oh! Get off him in the box. Kanate again. Four.
Will be a throw.
Naughty boy you are, Ibrahima. You're a lucky boy.
It may have been an offside. No, it's a throw-in. So we've had 3 minutes of the 11. Kirkhead with a throw-in for Liverpool. 93 minutes and 23 on the clock. So we've got another 8 minutes or so to go. And if we score, probably another 28 minutes. There we go.
Scousers, can we watch the game, please? Thank
you. Kirkhead's a long throw.
Yeah.
Well, Curtis Jones takes it down, puts it back to Kirkhead. Long put down the pitch. It's only falling for Dan Burn. Take it down fantastically. Like an international footballer. Now it's with Chiao. Down the line. Good ball, that. Asula's after it, and Asula will get there up against Van Dijk. Now, what has he got in his tank? Asula got 2 men on him now. Comes back a little bit, and we'll go backwards to Livramento. Pushed it back, Van Dijk. Doesn't work, but it will fall for Livramento on the right foot. Cross comes in. Corner ball again, Newcastle United. This is one-way traffic, folks. 10 against 11.
It is.
You've got to salute and cheer this performance from Newcastle United. You really have.
We've got to score. We're doing everything but at the moment. These attacks, these free-flowing attacks are fantastic. We've got to take advantage of this. They don't... I mean, I think we were all thinking we might get a point out of this. Could we get 3? I mean, these attacks are really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's another corner now that Anthony Langer's going to take. Dan Burn, of course, will be the focal point. But while they're watching him, can someone else get on the app? Maybe a Malik Chow header. behind him or in front of him. Who knows? It's a long now with a long corner. Long corner. We're not playing hockey. It's going to be an outswing guy with his right foot. And the referee, again, he's warning Liverpool players about pulling players. Every single corner they're doing it. Just give the bloody penalty, you plank. You've warned them 30 times. Heavens above. Two men on burn here, Gakpo and Bradley.
Come on.
In comes the corner from Malanga, looking for Newcastle head. But again, it's Van Dijk. He's been absolutely fantastic in that centre-half position for Liverpool tonight, defensively. And Liverpool get a free kick. Of course they do. The foul on Kirkhead, who's been down more times tonight than a Dutch hooker, I have to say. Every single time he has a chance to go down, he's on the floor. More change from Liverpool then. Here comes Harvey Elliott for Curtis Jones. And the young lad, who I think is called Rio.
Nugumoa or something like that.
What's on the back of his shirt? I think it's Rio. It's Nugumoa, but I think he's got Rio on the back of his shirt. Anyway.
Yeah, he's done some fantastic stuff in pre-season. The Liverpool fans are very happy with him.
100%. Anyway, Liverpool have the ball. Shell-shocked. Tackle comes in from Ramsey, but it falls once again the ricochet to Liverpool. They've had every single thing go their way tonight. They really have. Good tackle from Hall. Takes it off Salah. Great effort there also. And Newcastle can clear it, and Burn does do. Long down the pitch into acres of space where Alisson comes out and claims the ball. Still 5 minutes time added to go, folks. Van Dijk played it wide for Kirkhead. Kirkhead has further wide. The young lad, Rio. Rio going up against Alanga. Livramento. Goes past Bruno. Trying to get past, gets across him, but it's cleared. Can't blame him for confidence, I guess. Taking on Livramento.
It was a good little run from him.
Van Dijk played it for Canate.
I think you mentioned Trippier. Yeah, Trippier's not on.
And again, it's out for throw from Hall. It will be a throw into Liverpool. Quite deep in the Newcastle half, but they've gone backwards and back it goes. And I mean, Liverpool surely wouldn't be satisfied with a point. 2 up against 10 men. Good grief. Van Dijk has it into the middle of the park where Szoboszlai picks up, pressured by Bruno, goes wide to Canate. He can approach the halfway line and cross it. Harvey Elliott has it now. Ball looking over the back, looking for the run of Salah, but Hall gets headed to it and manages to get the ball back too. Trying to clear it. He's not getting anywhere. Salah's on like a cheap suit here. And Lewis Hall do a bit of time wasting in our own area and
goal kick.
Well played, young Lewis.
Come on, Lewis Hall. Good lad. Oh, shut up, Mo Salah. All you've done is laugh at the officials all night and escape to booking. That's like the 5th time. Joke.
3.5 minutes to hold out or 3.5 minutes to get the winner. You paid your money, you take your choice. Excellent game of football. Newcastle United really have shown what Newcastle United is about tonight. They're not going to give Ekitike man of the match, surely.
They can't do.
They can't give Ekitike man of the match. They really can't.
I'm not sure you can give any Liverpool player man of the match, can you?
And there's Peters and Lee in the crowd there. Welcome home, although they're away. Long clearance. Jacob Ramsey's out jumped, but it does fall for Lewis Hall. And he just gets his foot behind it, looking for Asula, who's beaten in the air by Canate. Burn should win this one, does do. Bruno almost wins it back, but now it's Miley. Miley a bit hesitant and trying to get a ball over the top, and Asu's going to get done there for a foul. Silly one there. We have 2.5 minutes of added on time to go. And what's been an absolute whirlwind of a game of football here at St James's Park tonight. Here's Kirkhead with a bit of space in front of him. Newcastle United obviously are going to be tired now. They've put 100 million% into tonight's game. Here's Rio up against Bruno. Inside he goes to Gravenberch and further back to Van Dijk. Always a spare man, of course. They have a man extra. Here's Canate wide. He goes to Bradley. Bradley, who has Ramsey in front of him. Bradley probably going to come backwards, I think, and does. To Canate. Sula goes towards him. It's back to Bradley again. Down the line from Salah. Brilliant play from Hall, wins it. Miley goes all the way back to Nick Pope. And Nick Pope just gets his foot behind it and lumps it down the pitch. And this time, we don't even put a challenge for that. And calm one from Van Dijk, who to me has proved his worth tonight. He's been an absolute. I mean, I'm not a fan of Van Dijk, but he's had a superb game tonight.
Oh, he's been fantastic today. Yeah,
really
a couple of the old guard for Liverpool have kept you guys in this game. In terms of Alisson and Van Dijk, I think without those two, you're nowhere near in this game.
Anyway, here come Liverpool. It's just about 1.5 minutes of play to go. Far side of the pitch, inside for Canate, who's very high up. And if we could just win the ball and get a counter, we could be in business here. Bruno trying to win the ball back. It goes wide to Bradley, inside for Chiesa, and wide to Salah. First time ball. Great dummy.
No!
Oh, no way.
Of course it's the youngster.
No way.
Death. Of course it is. Of course it is.
No way. It's a fantastic goal. You have to give them credit. They actually played the one-man spare there so well.
Yeah, great goal from Liverpool. It's the first time they've made it count with the 11 men.
Brilliant
But
dummy.
it is the youngster we said was dangerous.
It's an outstanding dummy in the middle of the pitch there. So undeserved, but this is why they're the champions. An outstanding goal late on. And killed me to say it, but what a good goal that was.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's frustrating. All the missed opportunities we've had. We've been fantastic in this game. We've missed so many opportunities. We've had a couple of penalty shouts, and to walk away with nothing from this game is just heartbreaking because we've been fantastic.
Yeah, what a dummy this is, Szoboszlai. And yeah, great finish. Great finish with the young kid. Really is a good finish, that. Young Rio with his right foot bent into the far corner. No chance for the keeper. My God, that's just a kick in the bollocks on the last minute of the game. Really is.
Oh, dear. I was hoping for the point, as I'm sure we all were. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a Scouser in the chat for about 20 minutes.
We'll see a few now. I'm going to check
some now. There's definitely a few furiously typing on their keyboards. Oh, dear me.
And of course, they've got one, and Bruno's heartbroken. You can see him holding his face, and the 11 minutes are up. This fits Sky's narrative fantastically, doesn't it? It really does. Last minute goal.
It does. This is fairy tale. This is fairy tale content for the national media. They love stuff like this. They love Liverpool. It's their little darlings.
Oh, hang on, what's happened here? I thought the ref had blown up for full time there, but he hasn't. He's given a free kick for some reason.
Come on then. Can we get another one? We've been given a final chance.
Van Dijk and Burn having a bit of a also surrounding Burn, Canate, Van Dijk. Moyni's gone into the box also. So's Chiao. Nick Pope made his way forward as well. And it's going to be Bruno with a free kick.
Pope's up. Oh, God.
Lewis Hall is like
score a goal.
At the edge of the area. We are 12 minutes into 11 minutes, so it's last lap saloon. In comes Bruno's going to float it in, looking for Newcastle head. It's too close to the goalkeeper, I think. He punches it out for corner, and we get a corner.
Come on, lads. Come on. We can score corners sometimes. One in every about 100.
Lewis Hall's
come on, Lewis Hall, in-swinger.
It's going to be an in-swing with that fantastic wonderful left peg. Again, the referee's going to warn the Liverpool players for no pulling. He's not going to give a penalty. You may as well just fucking forget that.
No, he's not going to give a pen, even if it's a Stonewall.
No. Anyway, Lewis Hall looking. They're all in the 6-yard box. Alisson will probably come out and claim this. He's that much good a goalkeeper, and he punches it away. Out goes Malanga to claim it. Down the line for Bruno. It's not a great ball from Malanga, that, and out for Liverpool. And that looks like that could be the end of it, folks. Very undeserved defeat, I would think, that's going to happen now. But credit to Liverpool for.
Someone's trying to start a fight on Bruno. Yeah, Gravenberch laughing in his face. What a poor sport. What a poor sport. Oh, shut up, Alisson. Speak to your own. No. Go and speak to your own player. Go and speak to your own player. Calm down, you little boy.
Gravenberch in his face.
Sportsmanship.
What an absolute tosser.
There's no need for that at all. No need for it at all.
I think that's it, folks. I think full-time's gone. No, maybe not. Yes, it has. And a young 15, 16-year-old kid has come on and destroyed us. It
was a good shot from him. I tell you what I love. It's very contrasting there between Gravenberch and Rio, the youngster. Rio happy for himself, happy for the team. Gravenberch isn't happy for himself in the situation. He's more interested in laughing at the opposition. Just shows the poor character there. It's kind of not necessary. It does end, guys. Newcastle United 2, Liverpool 3. We concede at the death. We did have 10 men for the entire second half, and we were 2-0 down. So it was a very, very impressive comeback from the Toon. Can we keep our heads held high, Billy? I feel like we can't really criticise the players on the pitch. It's all down to Gordon, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And even he's kind of Yeah, I feel a little bit sorry for Gordon. And Burn and Allison are going at it in a minute. I mean, Van Dijk and Burn's got one stop of the whole squad out.
Yeah, I mean, for the Liverpool fans watching, I think you guys do know Barnes was pushed in the back last man, and there were a couple of very naughty shouts for penalties. So I think you've been extremely lucky to walk away with 3 points today. This could be pivotal for you in a title race. You've done very well. You've been very fortunate to get 3 points, considering we were 2-0 down with 10 men. I think everybody tomorrow who's got to deal with a Scouser, keep your head held high. The lads were absolutely fantastic to a fault. Everyone was brilliant. But bar Gordon, and he's going to have to serve a 3-match ban and be upset with himself for that, and he's going to be gutted. Should we finish off the super chats?
Yeah, we've got one from a Liverpool fan here, actually. Unbiased PLC, £2 super chat. LFC fan, we robbed you here, boys. Sorry. Yeah, that's the kind of chat I like. And Gary Clark thought we should have gone 5-4-0 at the end there. Don't think it would have mattered, to be fair. It was an outstanding goal, the last goal.
Yeah, it was a really good goal. Yeah.
They cut us open like a knife through butter. That spare man just cost us, didn't it, in the end?
And hopefully the headlines are going to be about the youngster instead of us and Anthony Gordon. I'm sure it will be. But to be fair, I think it was a really good performance from us. I think the only concerning thing now, you do expect to lose to the Premier League champions. Yeah, we gave it a fantastic go. I don't think they're going to have many harder away games than that all season. I mean, are they going to have anything harder? They might be challenged more technically against certain teams away from home, but I don't think they're going to have anything quite as hostile as that for the rest of the year. I think that's a real tough ask for Liverpool, and it was a very, very good game. I mean, they're celebrating it quite severely, like it was a bloody cup final. It was an outrageously difficult game for both sides. I think the roundup, Billy. Go on.
Spike £2 super chat said should have had at least 2 pens. Corrupt officials. Couldn't agree with that. So more, I agree with that. That's absolutely...
well, not just necessarily pens, but I don't know why they weren't VAR checked, or at least let the referee go and have another look at it, because they were pull downs in the box really, and then the Harvey Barnes bring down was quite clear cut for us. I think that the biggest takeaway from this, everyone, is Anthony Gordon suspended for 3 games. Sandro Tonali with a potential shoulder injury. Joe Linton with a possible groin injury. That's 2 big players out. 3 with Anthony Gordon. Fabian
maybe
Schär,
concussion.
Possibly concussion. So, one game is one game. You've got 38 in a season. I think the injuries are possibly more impactful in this game. Camera on Big Yass and Jamie Rubin at the moment at full time. Jamie Rubin clapping the lads. I don't think the owners can fault the fight of the majority of the players today. I think that was a spectacle. We're definitely putting ourselves up there for some of these fantastic games.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fans are still out clapping. A few have gone, but Eddie Howe's done a lap of honour of the pitch, and he's now hugging the owner and the CEO with Graham Jones. The chairman might think we need to get some money out now, surely, so.
Yeah, we need the checkbook now, Mr. Ramayan, or Al Ramayan. I think you've got to say both parts of that. We need the checkbook. Although, well done to William Osula for getting the equaliser, to be fair to him.
Yep.
Everybody's kind of written him off as we need strikers. He's not the answer. He's not going to do it. He's not ready. Scored a crucial goal when it counted. So fair play to the young man. Fantastic from the captain Bruno as well. He did everything but get sent off today, positive and negative. He was, oh my word, he was a proper captain's performance. And
Alisson actually walked around the pitch with Bruno there, which is quite nice to see. Obviously friends from Brazil squad.
Oh, they're Brazilian, aren't they? So
199 super chat made in tech streams. Pope really flat footed today. And Acid's been a member for 23 months. Alex Stato Bully, aka the article between the two of you through nothing you don't know. I don't know what that means. James Morrison, member for 31 months. I was at the match and the scene was incredible. Gordon through the match, to be honest. I'm not sure about that. Ken Bell says stricter ASAP, please. Stupid. I think he means striker.
Striker, possibly. Yeah, striker, certainly.
I think it means striker.
Well, we've got over 6,000 people watching, and we bloody lost. So thank you for everybody who's in, whether you're a Newcastle fan, a Liverpool fan, or a neutral fan. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to come back and see the match preview. We'll try and do a match preview with a slightly more level-headed approach. I think we've tried our very best today to be as fair as possible. And make sure you've hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you're a Newcastle United fan. We will do content most days of the week. We've got some really important stuff coming up, as Billy has stated previously in the show. We've got the Carabao Cup draw on Wednesday and the Champions League draw on Thursday. Yes, we are in the Champions League. It's not all doom and gloom. We have got some shiny new signings as well, Billy. Just to move on from that, I was pretty happy with our new signings today. Malik Chow, a little wobbly start, but they were all fairly positive.
I thought Ramsey looked very good. Yeah, I think he's going to give a lot to the team. Chow had a bit of a shaky start, but I guess when you're playing in a team with 10 men against the side of the quality of Liverpool, you're not going to look, like Franz Beckenbauer straight away, are you? So, yeah, still a lot to look for with him. Ken Bell, another 1-9 super chat. He said, too much rum, lads. Yeah, fair play to you, mate. Are we doing a Patreon tonight, Stato?
We shall be recording one. I'm not sure if it's going to get released tonight, but we can definitely record one. So make sure you go and check out the Patreon, and we will get some content for. Where is the banner for it? There we are. There is our little Patreon. So we will go and do some reactions to this Liverpool game. Try and do it while the emotion's still high. Run through the whole lot. The red card. I think there's definitely going to be some conversations about Anthony Gordon. Of course, for the people still watching who may have missed the earlier comments, Craig Hope did announce at the start of the show that Jamie Rubin and a delegation from the PIF, not necessarily Yasser Al-Rumayyan specifically, he wasn't mentioned, went to Alexander Isak's house today to have talks with him, with the intention of him staying and being reintegrated with the possibility of a new contract. That is from Craig Hope. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, he is also the messenger, I guess. So who knows? Maybe we're going to have Isak reintegrated. We will definitely be having some conversations on that. Although I think after the Strand Larsen rejection today for 50 mil, I'm not sure I'd have wanted him for 50, to be completely honest with you, Billy. I think we might have rather save it for someone else. I don't know about you.
I tend to agree with you. A couple of super chats before we finally depart. Kilo Tier with a £5 super chat. Thought that was a great performance. And looking on the first and third goals, coming back to 2-2 with 10 men was great. It hurts, but I didn't expect to win. I don't think we were unlucky on the third. I think we were unlucky with the first.
No, the third was good from Liverpool.
I think the second goal was maybe a bit... I don't know. But anyway.
Are we still above Man United after this strange start? We bloody are as well.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Robert Winship with the £2 super chat. Our performance is a warning to the rest of the league. I think the attitude we showed, and at times a lot of great football as well, when we get our striker in, I think we're going to be good. I do. I
agree. There's been a lot of negativity. Well, there's been some negativity in the chat today about the PIF, about relegation. Guys, we absolutely went hell for leather in that game, and albeit there was one silly moment from Anthony Gordon. I feel like you replay that match 10 times, and we win a lot of them. I think we were definitely very, very good. It was impressive from everybody.
I don't even think Anthony Gordon was silly.
It was his own tweet.
I don't think Anthony Gordon was necessarily silly. He was just trying too hard.
I don't think it was too malicious. I think we need to get him back on the left wing, ideally.
I agree.
Because Barnes is, although a couple of smart crosses, I think the pace wasn't what we needed today from Barnes on that left side. I think we could have done maybe. Is this an out? I mean, hear me out, guys. Hear me out, everyone. Alanga and Jacob Murphy on two sides. I know we're putting square pegs in round holes here. I get that. But Gordon ain't a striker either. So we're kind of past that at this point. But anyway, it doesn't really matter now. That's all redundant. The game is over. Gordon is banned for 3 matches, so we have to go again. We will be back tomorrow night for the match review, and Paul will be back. He's got a lot to catch up on because he's currently listening to some K-pop in a funny concert. So he's going to have to watch all of the heartache on repeat. So have fun with that, Paul. And we will be back for the match review tomorrow. And then obviously straight away on Wednesday is Carabao Cup draw. Thursday is Champions League draw. And we'll have some new shows in between then. There'll be morning shows from Paul. Hit subscribe, come back. There's loads of stuff to go through. It is the final week of the transfer window. It's going to be madness. So well done to the lads today. I think everybody was fantastic. Unfortunately, it Newcastle United 2, Liverpool 3. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone.
We will indeed. So away the lads, and proud despite defeat. Anyway.
Come back and check out, see, breathe.